crispy ice cream brick. Ice cream brick. Yeah, this stuff. This is common here still. You can still get this. So
yeah, it's really cheap though. It's like the cheapest ice cream.
Yeah, it was what my nana had in her council estate, and so we were fine with it.
You cut it into a brick shape and maybe get some wafers and some ice cream and some. I mean, that's the ice cream. Sorry, some
ice
jelly.
Cream brick.
Jelly.
It's not showing clear pictures of the ice cream brick.
Maybe it's just an Irish thing.
Ice cream block of ice cream. Ice cream block and wafers. This is it. This is exactly what it was.
Yeah, that's what it was.
IrishAmerican.com. Jesus. Ugh, disgusting. Open image and new tab. There we go. This stuff. Like, it would be a paper thing and it was a block of ice cream and you'd carve off sections with a knife, like a carving knife, and then put it between wafers.
Oh yeah, talking about
we get that in the UK? Good, I'm not insane.
Talking about cultural differences, I wanted to do that. Remember I said I wanted to do that?
Mm-hmm.
Yesterday I went to a town called Middleton, which is like 20 minutes. Shut up, I'm taking the story. Which is like 20 minutes from where we live by bus, maybe a little bit longer. Stop making that noise. We get this in Singapore. Are you from Singapore? Cool. I was reading this book in the library and it was all about this British woman who went to live in Denmark for a year. And because Denmark at the time of publication was meant to be the happiest place to live in the world. So the book was called The Year of Living Danishly. I know. And
there's more pigs in Denmark than people.
Would you be quiet? I'm telling a story.
I'm giving a Denmark fact.
So like she was like doing an experiment. If I live Danishly for a year, will I be happy? What is it about their culture that makes them happier?
God, this sounds insufferable.
Shut up! So when I was reading it, I thought it would be really interesting to ask in the stream tomorrow, because I know we have people from a couple of countries. It'd be really interesting to ask, tell me one good thing about your culture and one bad thing.
God, it is like living with a teacher who's doing like introductions.
I like
now, class, we're all going to gather in a circle.
I like learning
and I want
about
you all
cultures.
to tell one little fact about yourself.
I think that lots of people either talk about the bad stuff about their country or the good stuff about their country. So I think it would be interesting to make people go, name a good thing about your country and a bad thing.
Mm-hmm. They have a culture of hiding how miserable they are. Even homeless people have to pretend not to be homeless.
That was the vibe I got from the book, yeah. I've heard this a lot of the Nordic countries, this idea that very conformist, very sort of no individualism, very sort of rule abiding. A
wee wafer or bread ice cream, which is $1 from a cart. Now, you don't mean like an actual like ice cream sandwich, as in like ice cream between
one
bread.
Good thing Scottish.
That sounds horrific.
One good thing Scottish, one bad thing Scottish. That's not playing the game. I'm trying to play a game.
Emma likes these sort of things.
I do. I love
always
them.
Run away.
I love them.
Always run away. I do mean exactly that. Jesus, that's horrific.
Well, there was other people saying better things up here.
Oh my God.
Free prescriptions. Well, what country is that?
And then Neds.
Free prescriptions.
Well, Neds is very Scottish.
Is that England? Because that would be good, yeah.
Yeah, like Britain has free prescriptions.
We have to pay for them
still.
here. We have to pay for them.
It's cheap, but you do have to pay for prescriptions here.
I
need to collect my medication. If you're going out later, will you collect my medication, please? Thank you.
No.
I love you.
I hate organised. Shut up. Scotland, not really. Scotland.
Only kinda.
I gave my answers. Well, what was your answers?
It was the free prescriptions and the Neds.
Oh, that Neds is a bad thing and free prescriptions is a good thing. Oh, okay. Well, I was thinking more something that's like unique to your culture, because lots of places have Neds.
Do they?
Well, I
what exactly is a
non-educated delinquent?
Oh, so it's like calling someone a chav.
Yeah, everyone, has like...
Is it that the person in that video who calls that guy a specky bam, is he a Ned? I don't know.
Bad, attached to England. Free antidepressants to cope with everyone having...
England as neighbours.
Well, I'll play the game if you are not going to play the game.
Oh my God.
And I'll give proper answers. Actually, I'll ask you.
Oh, fuck off.
Name one good thing about Irish culture.
Oh, it's actually painful.
One good thing about Irish culture.
Jesus Christ, I don't know.
We've done this.
Nothing really.
We've done this game before.
I don't like anything about Ireland.
We have to. It's the game. You're
okay, is it the fucking game?
We did this before.
Did I?
Yes.
What did I say then? I can't remember.
I think you said the fields.
Did I?
You said the nature.
Oh, we fucking devastated our nature. We have nothing.
You said that
we're the most ecologically devastated country in Europe.
Okay. You said that you liked that we had that was a good thing and a bad thing at the same time. Our chilled attitude things.
Oh yeah,
the show will be grand.
Sure, it'll be grand. Like and then everything gets slowly worse around us, like a frog in a boiling pot
Germany,
of water.
good. Christmas stuff, bad. Nazis. Well, you don't still have Nazis, do you?
Probably everywhere has Nazis.
Well,
right?
that is like a significant thing.
Yeah, there's significant Nazis around everywhere, right?
Well, Trump doesn't count himself as a Nazi.
Yeah, but he
Populists and fascists, they have different names for themselves now. You do still, yeah, but the Nazis aren't like powerful or nothing in Germany. They're just sort of there. They don't have like political power, do they?
England, good. I'm in it, bad. There's no list long enough. England is probably the worst one that I could think of, nearby at least.
What's good about the Christmas?
Oh, if German Christmas markets are so famous.
Well, what's good about it?
I don't know, huge, and you get like disgusting looking like marzipan and ginger cookies.
There are
or
Nazi
whatever.
parties within the parliament? Oh, God, okay. No, I know it. I know Nazis don't call themselves Nazis, hi, Marshall Dave. They call themselves like fascists or populists or far right.
National Socialists. I follow so many Irish streamers. I think they're good content creators because they're very chatty. That is a joke.
Yes, the Irish are chatty.
That
I
is
would
a
agree
joke
with that.
I mean, the fact that you just say things like that. Ah, yes, we are. It's true. Like,
Well, I would agree with that.
I
now.
know.
Negative about Ireland, because when it's one of the nice things, I think the Irish are very
Too
racist.
chatty.
I think the Irish are very racist.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we're unbelievably racist.
Very sort of casually or whatever, if you want to use that term.
Irish people would very rarely consider themselves racist, and then ask them, like everywhere in Europe, ask them about how they feel about Romney or Irish Japanese.
Well, no, it's like they're so
or black people or anyone
they're
really,
so
and
like
they'll say
they're
some
so
fucked up
like
stuff.
homogenous. They're so like clannish as as a culture. I think I don't know. I'm saying them. We.
Well, we're the good ones, obviously.
Well, I am half.
We have no faults.
I am half English. Do you come to Germany in December? You'll love it. I'd love to go to Munich in December. That's meant to be lovely.
Mm-hmm.
Bavaria is meant to be fucking stunning in the winter.
It's just full of people like glugging beer and dancing in lederhosen.
Well,
though, isn't it?
Donegal is also supposed to be very conservative, but it's beautiful to look at.
Is it?
Donegal is meant to be beautiful.
Is it?
But it's apparently the most conservative part of Ireland.
Yeah, that's the main thing I think about when I think of Donegal.
Yes, but you wouldn't have to talk to the people. Just go and look at the stunning natural beauty. Isn't that where Enya lives, in that big castle?
I don't know where Enya lives. I don't keep up with Enya
She
news.
lives in a massive castle with loads of cats.
Okay. Eat the rich.
No, I'll take you to Goslar.
Goslar? I don't know where Goslar is. Munich market is great. Goslar. Goslar is historic town in Lower Saxony.
Oh, that
no
looks-
idea where that is.
In the east of Germany. That looks nice. Oh, it looks very old-fashioned and sort of medievally. Oh, look at
I
those.
love German architecture, like the old
Yeah,
tiny
look
ones.
at those. Look at those little houses. They're so cute.
I mean, you don't really get many of these in Ireland because Ireland is so poor and shit.
They
That's
look
my
nice.
hometown. It looks very pretty. I mean, it looks
Is
nicer
that
than my
where you're
hometown.
from?
That's
You're
quite
from
nice.
Saxony. I thought you were from Frankfurt or Hamburg.
Hamburg. Well, you know, that's where they are recently, I guess. Thank you, it is.
It's lovely. I really like it. It's nice. Can you speak Saxon? So is that still a language?
I have no idea.
It was
Lower
a language.
Saxony, I live in Hamburg.
Wasn't it a language once, Saxon or a German dialect?
I have no
I
idea.
think it was.
Yeah.
I think it was. Because there was a Prussian dialect and a
Today I learned I want to be
Bavarian,
Enya.
a Bavarian
Enya, I think,
dialect.
does live in a massive castle with lots of cats.
Saxon is a dialect in Germany, not mine though.
Anglo-Saxon, yeah. Does all of Germany observe the Sabbath Sunday? I don't know. Everything is closed here on Sunday.
Not literally everything. The
Most things.
Tesco's is open.
Really, it's kind of just Tesco. Like Tesco, because they're heathens and English. they open on.
Actually, Tesco's is Jewish.
Is it?
The person who founded Tesco's was a Jewish family.
No.
Because I was watching this thing. I think it came out.
You can be English and Jewish, Emma.
I didn't say you couldn't be English.
Well, I said it because it's English, and you went, actually, they're Jewish.
No, I was talking about with the Sabbath thing. Well, I actually don't know if the family were English. But anyway, so I was watching this thing. It was on like BBC 2 or 3 years ago. It's called Ripley Street. And it was all about these Jewish EastEnders, you know, in East End of London. And like they're trying to fight these fascists, these English fascists.
All right, bruv. If
Yeah.
I was a rich man, like.
Yeah, they did talk like that,
Oh,
yeah.
God, no.
Anyway, they're trying to fight these fascists. It's like,
What a curse to
would
have
you
a Cockney
shut
accent.
up? They're trying to fight these fascists. And it's based on a true story, and it's set in like London in like the late 40s, early 50s, maybe 60s. They're fighting like these fascists who were like trying to, you know, be fascists.
Doing their fascist business.
I couldn't think of a better way to put it. And one of the fascists is like, none of you should shop at Tesco's because that was founded by Jews.
Oh,
The Battle of Cable Street. Well, that might have been. Was that the thing I'm thinking of? It was one of those mini-series. A lot of British mini-series are like that. Maybe just mini-series anywhere, but I watch a lot of British ones.
Emma watches a lot of ITV.
No,
and
BBC.
Me.
And BBC.
Oh, they're just as bad now.
It might have been
really.
the Battle of Cable Street. So like, but like I watch a lot of British mini-series, and they often start off good, and then the ending there is always crap.
Mm-hmm.
So that was kind of like that too.
Do you want to play?
Not really.
What the fuck?
I'm enjoying talking about this stuff. This game sucks. I'm sorry, but it does.
It was good at the very end.
No.
We can give it a little bit of a chance.
Oh, fine.
Look at that deer gilf.
Yeah. I missed home, but Hong Kong is great. Yeah, Hong Kong would be fun to go to.
I don't know. I don't really care where I live or what I do, to be honest.
We want to
Like
live,
you said, I'm
we want to
quite
live
apathetic.
somewhere nice. Somewhere that's safe and treats people nicely.
I don't go out anyway.
Like I used to, when I was a kid, I wanted to live in England, and now
that's not a thing anymore.
and now I don't want to live in England for various reasons.
Absolutely not.
The English government has destroyed its own working class. Like they've destroyed. They never had food banks, and now they have food banks. They've destroyed their own working class. They've become really racist towards immigrants.
Occasionally I'll wander in while Emma's watching ITV and they have ads for food banks and
it's
stuff
so
now, and it's the
weird.
most dystopic shit I've ever seen
They've
in my
become
life.
really racist towards immigrants. the
Yeah.
English. And the turf stuff is like crazy.
Yeah, there's no way I would ever go there now. Because I know it was always that, but it's become so much more obvious now, just in the mainstream media, even just going like, and we know that you're watching this and you can't afford your food, so go and see the fucking food bank.
Well,
It's
it's the
like,
foundations
Jesus.
we've just. Oh, so has it always been like that? I thought well, my dad was English. I don't know why I'm talking about in past tense. The bastard's still alive. My dad was English.
We don't know that for sure.
My dad is English.
Let's hope. We can cross our fingers and hope he's dead.
My father is English, and he always made England sound like a fantastic place.
Yeah, but that's because, from what I remember, he was the worst person in the world.
But he always said, you know, I'd always said, why are you living in Ireland if England's so great? And he never really answered. But like he always said, you know, that he'd love to take us to Norfolk because that's where he grew up and that Norfolk is really beautiful and all flat. He said England's
I've
love.
heard parts of it are outstandingly beautiful places.
Yeah, like Cornwall
and stuff like that. Britain and England historically put a lot of time and effort into criminalising gay and trans people. Yes, definitely, obviously.
I
I mean,
didn't know they were worse on trans people than anywhere else. But in recent years, they definitely have.
oh yeah, they are Turf Island for a reason.
Well, that's the
Well, America's kind of
Well, no,
even overtaken them
That's the
recently.
funny thing. The TERFs are very powerful in Britain. But whenever they do public polls of public opinion, apparently most British people either support trans rights or are indifferent.
Yeah.
There's not like a culture of the public en masse hating trans people.
It's just that they are basically ambiguous or neutral, and that
Well,
allows the
apparently
bad shit to happen. Right?
that has changed. Apparently in the last couple of years it is changing. The TERFs are having an impact. It is-
yeah, they would.
It is changing. Well, yeah, like you can look at any British newspaper, whatever political spectrum it is, if it's considered, you know, left or right, and it's just full of articles about
Yeah.
trans
That's
people.
why I don't follow really any British newspapers anymore.
Not
'Cause they
anymore,
all
no.
I used to follow The Guardian. Then they went fucking insane.
Oh, they became so turfy. Just all these
They
articles.
were always quite middle class and a bit annoying.
Yeah.
But man, they went fucking insane.
Like so many articles about, you know,
Every third article was about how the trends were here to kill us all and stuff. My
the trans suck. and,
Yeah.
Well, basically, yeah, it's no more intelligent or nice than just, they suck. I don't like them.
Anywhere that England invaded is noticed to be worse trans and gay rights. We're all right. They're trying to make it worse. I have noticed in the past year or so,
Yeah.
the TERFs are trying to come here.
But
and
we do
fucking
have-
Fine Gael have
we do have-
fucking bandwagoned onto it. But
We do have,
but we've had self-ID.
since
we're-
2015.
Yeah, we're good on like name changes and stuff like that. We're good on. We don't have any clinics or anything.
Well, you have to go to the ones in
Yeah,
England.
they send you because
Yeah.
our healthcare is so shit. They just send you to England, so that's bad. But like, we're better. But hopefully that stays.
That
the
was
case.
really interesting because somebody said it was in one of those things, one of these turf things. Somebody was like, Ireland, well, lots of places in Europe.
Yeah.
Denmark has had it, I think the Netherlands, maybe Germany, I'm not sure. But Ireland has definitely had it since 2015, self-identification without having to go through medical or whatever. And they were saying, well, doesn't that prove, you know, we haven't had like a spike in rapes in toilets? And
Obvious.
and
Who could have seen this
and the
coming?
British turf, I can't remember who it was probably Julie Bindel, one of those
Ugh.
bitches. But she said something like, well, that's because your countries are too small, ours are bigger, so we would have a problem if we opened up our toilets.
Oh, because there are hordes of trans people around.
Well, where do they think they were going pee all along? Like that they were just peeing outside.
Yeah, trans people.
I've always used the bathroom.
Up until about 3 years ago, trans people would go pee in bushes in parks and stuff.
I have definitely shared bathrooms with trans women, and I've never cared.
Yeah, who gives a fuck?
I've never gone, oh my god, they're here, they're going to kill me. Like, I can't get, like, how caring for even half a minute.
Well, I think it's all just like a weird cult thing. It's like that's the thing that they lead you in with.
Well, they've
and then
changed
you start,
it now.
Yeah, that's why they've changed it, because I think they've realised that most people are like, I don't give a fuck. Now they've changed it to safeguarding kids.
Yeah, like, and that's the big thing in America.
Yeah.
Well, America, didn't Missouri just ban trans medicine for adults?
Florida as well.
So all that bullshit about, oh, we're just protecting the kids, you've actually banned it for adults now. So it was never...
Sorry for being so grim, everybody.
It was never about protecting kids. It was like, we just want to get rid of trans people.
Trans people just waiting for open toilets to assault everybody. They crouch or like stick to the ceilings like Spider-Man and then just drop down on kids as they enter.
Oh.
Kidnapping kids off their parents. It's bad. Yes, the Florida is doing that.
Oh god.
Yeah, there was a thing, the cops or the FBI or something, like went into like a meeting and just took lots of kids.
Trans kids.
Yeah, well, yeah, trans kids who their parents were like supporting them.
Oh,
well, like,
God.
no, took them all. Oh.
Yeah, America and Britain.
Yes, they also, a lot of states are now legalizing child labour, so you can now work from 13 or 12, I saw from another place.
I wonder what is a good place for trans people to live.
I have literally no idea. I mean, here's not great, but it's better.
Well, I did read in
a lot of trans people are scrambling to try and find like Irish passport loops. Like, was my great grandmother Irish, please? And then they can come here.
Well, I did read an interview with a trans woman who lived in Ireland not too long ago, who was from Britain, and they were like, it's better in every way, but the healthcare is a bit.
Oh yeah, the problem is Irish healthcare is the laughing stock of most of Europe. I would say we are fucking horrific in terms of healthcare. Really, like, bottom ranked. We're terrible.
No, we're not.
So if you need any sort of medical stuff related to being trans, you're a bit fucked, basically.
Well, you are fucked in Britain too.
Yeah, exactly.
So...
But you're just as fucked here. That won't get better. Get them back up the chimneys. I always wanted to be a chimney sweep when I was a kid. I thought it looked fun.
Yeah, but so many little boys suffocated and got stuck.
Yeah, but I think I tried to climb up my grandparents' chimney when I was a kid. Pig yawning again. Getting distracted by Pig. My girlfriend, around the time of coming out, went to the men's toilet, and a guy came in, went, oh sorry, and went back out. Success.
The thing that happened to me once, actually, there's all this stuff about toilets. I was there's a cinema in Cork City. It's called the Gate Cinema. And I was in there, this happened about a year ago, maybe 2 years ago. And I was in the women's bathroom, and I needed to use soap to wash my hands after going to the toilet. There was no soap in any of the soap dispenser thing. So I was like, well, I need to wash my hands, because it was one of those situations where you need to wash your hands.
Oh, Emma.
So I was like, I
hate you. Get out.
I'm going to have to go into the men's bathroom to get soap. And yes, I don't want to be rude and like walk in on guys who are literally peeing at the urinals and embarrass them. But I was like, well, I need to wash my hands. So I went...
March in, point and laugh and go, ha ha ha.
So I went into the men's bathroom, and luckily there was no people at the urinal, so I wasn't embarrassing anyone. And I went to wash my hands. And just as I was washing my hands and drying my hands, the security guard came into the toilet, and he was nice about it, but he was like, why are you in here? And I was like, there's no soap in the women's bathroom. And he was like, okay. And he like said very loudly to the people in the closed cubicles, she's just getting soap, lads. And then he let me out and said to the workers, she was just washing her hands. And I was like, oh my God, fuck you. Why did you do that? It was really weird. It was so weird.
I love Scotland. We've never been to Singapore, but I keep hearing great things about it. I thought about visiting it. I know nothing about Singapore at all.
They speak English.
I know nothing about Singapore whatsoever.
If you're washing your hands in a men's bathroom, your odds of running into a man are low. They don't use it, don't they? I have noticed, because I always wash my hands, obviously. I'm not some sort of freak. But I have noticed a lot of people, especially at urinals, if somebody comes away from a urinal and walks over to the sink, they'll look at the sink and think about it for a second and look around to see if anybody's noticing them, and then usually just leave. Maybe I should be segregated from cis men. Like, I was going to go, we should just have gender neutral bathrooms, but maybe cis men need to be locked away.
Mm-hmm.
That's disgusting.
What's a urinal? A urinal.
That's
gross. It's pretty disgusting, yes. Also, the concept of urinals is gross in the first place. Like, I don't really want to get it out like that against a wall.
I did go into the men's bathroom once to get toilet.
Everywhere should just be a cubicle. Or if you have to divide bathrooms, divide it by cubicle or urinals.
I had to go into the men's bathroom in one place one time because I needed to get toilet paper. There was no toilet paper, so obviously I had to go into the men's bathroom. And I did walk in and a guy using the urinal, and he was so embarrassed. He like whipped it back in, and he was so embarrassed. And I did feel bad about that. And I was like, I need the toilet paper. I'm sorry.
No.
I am sorry. I needed the toilet paper.
Oh, Jesus. I still want to go to Perth. Perth, I know nothing about Australia. Everywhere in Australia may as well be the same place to me. Silas was sharing photos of like Sydney, and I was like, parts of that look nice, but that just looks like red, dusty Australia.
I'd like to go to
expect, because, you know, everywhere in Australia should have like a big rock in the background, be covered in dust and red sand, and have a kangaroo hopping across.
I don't think I want to go. It's just too hot, and I know I'd melt.
I think I would die.
I'd melt.
Well, we could go in winter. Well, their winter, which is our summer.
Which is still hot, isn't it?
I don't know what it gets to.
Like, the whole country's hot all the time, right? Because at least bits of America are cold. Like,
I think there's places that have snow.
In Australia.
Maybe high places.
Like in America, there are bits that are very hot, but there are bits that are cold, like the bits of the snow. But like Australia is just meant to be boiling the whole way through. I
went to Florida once, and it was the hottest I've ever experienced, and I wanted to die. Really didn't like it. Don't go in the summer, winter there. It's like our summers.
Now we do have snow. Really?
Didn't post any red dusty photos. Sydney is very concrete. It's where they shot the Matrix.
Is it?
I don't know. I assumed Matrix like everything.
The Wachowski sisters. Are they
No, they're American, I think.
So why did they shoot it there?
Cheap, probably. Grants. Why everything gets shot in Canada as well.
Well, Keanu Reeves is Canadian.
Yeah.
Melbourne and Tasmania more like Ireland. Well, no offence, Silas, but have you been to Ireland? Because our weather is very different to Australian weather.
The only thing I know about Tasmania is that it's where Taz is from. Taz of Tasmania. Yeah, Taz of Tasmania. Sorry.
I suppose we should play the game.
A lot of flooding problems here with climate change. And War of the Worlds was filmed there. Is the War of the Worlds with Tom Cruise, which I saw when I was a kid?
Silas, what part of Ireland you been to?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Was it Cork?
Fucking hell. Don't bother coming to Cork. It sucks. It reeks of piss. It's horrible. Ugh.
You're funny.
It's so bad. I hate Cork. Cork is not a good place.
All right, chill out now. It's a big country like the US, though. It's not all one hot climate. Yeah, I suppose. I'm being ignorant.
Nah. Everywhere in Australia is about 60 degrees Celsius, has kangaroos beating the shit out of emus, and like a guy with a big brimmed hat with corks hanging off it going like, "Oh, you drungo." That's and the other half is like, there's a couple of pockets of like overpriced cafe places like in Auntie Donna's coffee cafe.
Gloria Jeans.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
We can go there for that.
Emma, for whatever reason, is obsessed with Gloria Jeans.
Obsessed.
Yes, everyone looks like Mad Max. That's it.
Do they?
Everyone looks like that. Kangaroos are hench as fuck. Yes, it's like one of my favorite videos is when that guy punches the kangaroo.
The one that was bothering his dog.
Yeah.
That's very funny.
And the kangaroo looks so shocked, but he's so fucking ripped. I'll play the game after this. Hang on.
Do we have to?
Kangaroo punch.
We are close to New Zealand and Antarctica.
By man.
Yeah, but Argentina is close to Antarctica.
Yeah, I think parts of it are quite...
Is New Zealand cold? What was that snow and Lord
New Zealand has...
Was that snow and Lord of the Rings real?
Probably. I think New Zealand has a similar-ish climate to us.
Would you like to go to New Zealand?
I mean, it just looks like us.
We could do like a Lord of the Rings tour. We could go to all the
sheep.
places where they film Lord of the Rings.
They were in Australia.
They were in Australia when...
We could go to the places where they film Lord of the Rings.
No, Emma.
Oh, I'd love
running
that.
to rescue his dog Max from a kangaroo.
Go on, mate.
The dog in a
Is that
headlock.
fun?
Tompkins approached. The kangaroo released the dog.
I love this
and it's been
video so
squared
much.
off. Man versus marsupial.
This is very American news.
Very American. But look at the face. Look at his face.
He punches the kangaroo.
He looks so shocked. I love how surprised he looks. Holy shit. Hang on. Is there a slightly higher res one? Viral hog.
We're all looking forward to seeing.
Right. I think this has commentary, so I'll mute it because that's irritating to me.
Cold.
There we go. Just look at the punch. When it connects, it's so good. Oh, it's so satisfying. And then he just stares.
Oh, he's got 2 dogs. Look, there's another dog there.
Oh, and then he just hops off. It's so cute.
Well, he shouldn't have been bothering his dog.
I just love the punch. I love that. Also, my favorite part, aside from the punch, is that they square up like a boxer against the kangaroo, and the kangaroo responds and also squares up. It's so good. Like that they both do like a fight stance. Like, okay, now it's time to fight. Like they're in a game.
That's
so
funny.
good.
That's so funny.
Anyway.
Reminds me of the Finnish bear encounter.
I don't know the Finnish bear encounter video. Finnish bear encounter video. Finnish man scares a bear with a broom? Is it this video?
Oh, look at the bear. Look at the love.
Oh,
Jesus Christ. That frightened me. That was frightening. Jesus, Finnish sounds scary.
Perkele, siihen et koske, saatana.
What did he say, I wonder?
Saatana.
Oh, the poor bear.
poor bear
Se
friend.
roskapussiko meinasit
You
vie
frightened him.
helvetin ruomaan.
Oh, he's hiding behind a tree.
Poorly love.
Oh, I love him. All bears look a little bit like people in bear costumes.
Huko, paikka.
Oh,
Huko, paikka.
Is he just coming back for the stuff?
I think so. Little friend. Oh, I love him.
Minähän nyt siitä. Saatana. Kehveli, minä sinua tällä harjalla lyön. Perkelti viekö.
It doesn't sound, yeah, because isn't it that Finland?
The language is very different from the other ones.
Yeah, but what is it? You said that you can call them Nordic countries, but they're not all Scandinavia.
Yeah, Scandinavia doesn't include Finland.
Because would hear
They're
people
Nordic.
say it all the time. I looked
Yeah.
it up. People always say it.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, so like Swedish, Norwegian, and Danish and Icelandic, I think, are all part of the same language group.
I think so.
But Finnish is very different,
Mm-hmm.
and it does sound very different, doesn't it?
It sounds fun. It sounds a bit like what, like a stone troll would speak.
It's a Estonian and Finnish are very similar.
Mm-hmm.
To me, it sounds a lot like Russian. And I know the Finns won't like that because they have a very dodgy history with Russia. But it sounds a lot like Russian.
The closest to is Hungarian.
Huko, paikka.
Hungarian's a very unique language too, I believe.
Paikka.
I quite like listening to it.
What was that movie we
Like
watched?
just the growls.
What was that
He
movie?
sounds like a bear.
What was that movie we watched recently where we watched... It was in Norwegian, was it? It was about a troll.
Fucking Troll Hunter or whatever
Troll.
it's called. Oh, it was just called Troll.
It wasn't,
Troll,
it
whatever.
wasn't very good. But
Oh, it was
The
horrible.
language is lovely to listen to.
Yeah.
It's
Scandinavian languages do sound really lovely.
Sorry, Nordic.
Nordic languages do sound really lovely.
Perkelti viekö.
Like, whatever that noise is, I love it.
Sinua tällä harjalla.
It reminds me of Russian. I'm sorry to say, but it is.
Anyway, let's go to the game.
Not that I'm
shall
some
we?
expert on Russian, but I've watched a lot of documentaries about Russia. So
I've read a little Dostoevsky. That's about my only knowledge of Russian.
I've watched so many World War II documentaries that I can usually recognize German and Russian.
The only Euro language that is totally part of its own branch.
Yeah, it's like the I know what it's called, but I'm not going to embarrass myself by trying to pronounce it.
Because it came in from the steppe.
Rail Finnic language branch, something like that.
I don't know anything about anything. Oh no, they're playing the game. Quick.
Pebble just yawned.
Oh, little pig yawn. I saw your little teeth. Little teeth.
Now who's being goo?
Yeah, but I saw her little teeth.
Yes, Ural Finnic branch.
Which Looney Tunes character would you live with?
Man, now I want to go to Finland. I'd like to go to Finland too. I'd like to go most places, to be fair.
I mean, roommates are sexual.
Oh, God. Do you have to make everything sexual?
No, but I mean, if it's just roommates,
Do you have to
then
make everything sexual?
Porky Pig, maybe? Seems like the chillest one.
I hate
If it was sexual, then Bugs Bunny.
I hate Looney Tunes, so I wouldn't live with any of them.
Really?
I hate Looney Tunes.
Like Porky Pig, I feel like would be a decent roommate.
I
Like,
can
we'd get
board
on, I
you in
think.
Germany and Sweden. Do you have a house in Sweden, Canarius?
Maybe relatives.
Oh, cool.
You have to pick one, Emma.
Daffy Duck.
You'd live with Daffy Duck?
He's the most like...
He's my second choice, but I
He's the
feel like it
most-
would be a nightmare.
He's the most like me, like.
Not really. You're very happy and sweet.
Daffy's happy.
No, Daffy's fucking miserable.
No, he's happy in his misery. He likes complaining.
Oh,
he's having the
God.
time of his life. My parents have a house in Sweden. I can probably convince them. Oh, thanks.
Right.
That sounds like fun. Let's go to Sweden.
Uh,
Do you know anyone who lives over there?
no.
I'm sure I know somebody who might live over there. I met a Norwegian girl once. She said I could look her up if I ever went over.
Then do. Right. Are you sure there isn't anything you want to tell me about yesterday? We've played the game officially. We've pressed a button in it. Anything I want to tell you?
Oh, the voices.
Not really. I'm just going to do his voice. Not really. We just sort of ran around a bit.
Gran's brow
Oh,
furrowed.
this voice.
Oh, that narrator person.
She let out a long sigh.
Our Nana
Her
doesn't
voice
like
was
us very
quiet
much, I think.
and even.
I have to go take care of something. You are to stay in this house for the day. Under no circumstances are you to leave. What?
I don't want to stay in the house all day.
If I'm not back by dinner, there's stew in the icebox.
Oh, Stu.
But nothing. You are to stay here, understand? I'm going to give some of my special jam to that big walrus dog thing. Say it. I'll stay here till you get back. Good. And we're in the game. Are you messaging now?
I'm getting messages from people.
Oh dear. I don't remember this quote. Yes or No by Katy Perry. Is that a song? Oh, there is a song that goes Yes or No by Katy Perry, but I don't know if it's actually called that. He's nice and fresh in there. I don't know what that's referring to. What? The goat person is fresh? Oh, Stu. Oh, for fuck's sake. Ben. Skippy.
Your parents sent a video of their holiday in Spain.
But Spain doesn't look nice at all. Emma has seen a picture of Granarius' dog.
Not his parents' dog.
Whatever.
Oh, he's gotten so big.
Jesus Christ. This is the reaction any time Emma sees a picture of that dog in the group chat. She goes, Lotta!
Looks nice wherever they are. Lovely leafy little park.
It was called Hot or Cold. That's why the quote
A
was added.
faint electronic
God.
sound
Oh,
floated
this
in the
narrator.
air.
Can you mute this narrator?
No, we have to suffer.
Well, she's fucking annoying.
Is that coming from upstairs?
Who cares?
I don't know. Some sort of ghost radio? Hello?
She yawned again.
Is anyone there?
We should film her yawning. She's very sleepy doing all her little yawns.
Little yawn pig.
I might get my dressing gown. I'm cold.
Then get your dressing gown.
I'm freezing.
It's the walkie-talkie that we gave our idiot friend.
Oh, he'll be asking for help.
Where's your dressing gown? She didn't answer. Hello, pig. Wanna be scooped? Wanna get annoyed by me scooping you up? Wanna be scooped? Look at your little nose. Oh, look at your little nose. Do you have a little nose? Oof, you're cutting the earphones. Do you have a little nose? Look at that little
How
nose.
are you not freezing?
It's quite warm today.
I'm frozen.
Come on, turn around. There you go.
Leave Pebble alone.
But look at her
Leave
nose.
Pebble alone.
But look at her little nose.
Oh. Pebble.
Nose. There we go. Go back down.
I wanted to say something strange about Germany, actually.
What?
What I experienced when I went to Berlin. I've told you this loads
You're
of
just
times.
dealing with this noise.
Can't you turn it down?
Just try clicking on it. Hello? Rollo, is that you?
Rollo? No, it's Rollo, isn't it?
Yeah. The game is far louder than both of you. I will turn it down.
It is quite loud even for me.
Hang on, let's go. Audio, main volume. Oh, fucking hell. There we go. Dreya game, fucking hell. There we go.
Oh,
We're back.
you didn't do it.
No. There we go. Volume's down, by the way. Down to about there, maybe? Fantastic. Over.
Everyone's left because we haven't played any games.
Strange.
I've enjoyed the chats.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's cool.
It's not cold at all.
I'm cool. Oh yeah, but I wanted to say, when I went to Berlin, you know, when you talk about cultural shocks, and what I found really shocking was when they cross the road, they don't cross the, maybe I have told the story before, they don't cross the road until it's green. Even if the road is completely empty, they won't cross till it's green. And in Ireland, you just cross the road if there's no cars coming. You don't wait for the light to turn green.
Yeah, jaywalking is not a thing that exists.
And it was really weird because, like, me and my family crossed the road. It's important. Me and my family crossed the road. You need to wait.
Emma talks about this a lot,
Well,
as in how strange
It was
you
the
all are.
weirdest thing. Like, talk about German stereotypes, you know, being law-abiding and following orders and stuff. Well, it is a German stereotype, sorry, but it is. And, like, because, you know, the whole, me and my family, I and my family, how you grammatically say it, we were crossing the road, and I turned around to look, no, the German's just standing there. Some of them turned their eyes at me. I mean, I was like, cross the road.
Do you have a death wish?
It was completely empty, Canaries. There was no cars either way. It was really strange.
Like, in Ireland,
You cross the road.
I don't know if people ever use crossing walks
Well,
or lights
obviously they
here,
do
really.
if it's really,
Yeah,
if
but
there's the cars are really
really,
busy.
it tends to be either if it's very heavy traffic or if they have a pram. But other than that, people just cross.
If there's no cars,
People
then
just
yeah.
wait for like a brief break in traffic and then run across.
I have waited past midnight for lights to turn green. It's the rules. Oh, Europeans.
Emma.
Maybe the British have a point about you Europeans.
Oh my God, Emma. We're Europeans.
Not really.
Yeah, really.
It's like Britain, Iceland and Ireland were sort of way out in the sea.
Uh-huh.
And Europe's over there.
We're
all
right there. It takes like, what?
And Europe's
a few
over,
hours
and
to get
Europe's
there.
over there, all joined together like a jigsaw.
Uh-huh.
Well, what about the Netherlands? Any cultural differences that kind of shocked you there?
No, it wasn't.
You were shocked we went to the sex light district. Or the
No,
red light
you
district.
were. You
No,
dragged me back
were.
three
You were.
times.
You were.
You kept pointing and going, boobs.
I did not point. He's lying.
I am not lying.
He
Emma
is
is lying
I
right
would
now.
not openly point at support.
No, you didn't openly point, but you nudged me and went,
I did not go boobs.
You did.
I didn't. I was just like,
and you
wow,
kept
this is
bringing me back.
No, you were shocked by the red light
I
district.
definitely wasn't. I specifically said I wasn't.
No,
because
when
it was just
when that guy
nothing.
gave us that, it is really interesting.
I didn't find it interesting.
When that guy gave us a tour, this guy gave us a tour, and he kind of pressured us into doing a peep show.
Yeah, that was weird, I guess.
Yes, and afterwards,
I
I'm
didn't
like
enjoy a
getting the
peep
feeling
show, I'll
of
be
coming in the
honest.
gym. I'm getting the feeling of coming at home. I'm getting the feeling of coming backstage when I pump up.
so we went.
I think we're back. Emma muted us
I
again.
did not. Anyway, so we went on a tour of the red light district, and they're technically illegal. You're not supposed
Hello,
to.
Peanut, by the way. I said that while I was muted.
Oh, hello, Fina. You're not actually supposed to go on a tour of the red light district, which is fair enough, bothering the poor women. But so like we went on a tour of the red light district. This guy was showing us around, and he kind of pressured us into going and looking at a peep show. And Kane mocking me there. Kane was all shocked and not knowing where to look.
Well, I didn't really get the peep show.
And afterwards, when we came out, he was talking
I
to
didn't really understand why it was meant to be fun.
And after we came out, Kane was the tour guide was talking to the security guard at the peep show place, and they went, "What did you think?" to me and Kane, and Kane went like, "That was weird," and they both looked offended, and I was like, "Oh yes, she was very good," and they're like, she is very good." Like total different attitude to sex, like so relaxed, so chilled.
Yeah, I mean, in a good way.
Yeah, I didn't say it wasn't good.
Yeah, but I just didn't really understand what
Well, the woman
I was
doing-
meant to get from
the
it.
woman doing the peep
She
show
looked so
thing,
bored.
She's bored out of her mind.
It was like watching somebody type at an office job.
Yeah, how can you be?
I was like,
how can you be turned on by someone looking that bored?
we were just kind of standing there with our little token, just looking through a window at a woman just kind of masturbating.
She wasn't masturbating.
Well, she sort of showed off her bits and was like sort of rubbing herself
Her
a bit.
bits.
She sort of was rubbing her bits and stuff.
I don't remember her masturbating.
Yeah, and then we were just sort of like standing there going like, I mean, what do we do? Like, we're just in a glass box. Like, what are we supposed to do? She looks very bored.
She did look very bored.
What's happening?
What did I come back to? Yeah, you're too young for this, Peanut. You must leave. Politely applaud.
Yeah, maybe like golf clap.
Well, that sounds kind of patronising. Politely applauding. You were shocked. You said it was weird.
I said it was weird.
And the tour guide and the security guide were like, what do you mean weird? They were offended. There wasn't any massive cultural differences, I suppose.
Mm-mm.
What about when you've been to England? Any cultural differences there?
No, I mean, it's the same.
Of course there is. They don't have potatoes.
I don't really eat a lot of potatoes.
We can talk about it a lot.
That's because they're probably the nicest crisp. Well, no, I think the nicest crisp is the Aldi specially selected crisps.
I
But
like
second
them.
is
Are those
potato.
the ones you get me?
Yeah.
Those are quite nice.
Anytime I go to Aldi, you go, get me crisps.
I do like them.
Yeah.
ones.
Anyway, resume the game, shall we?
Cultural differences are always fun.
Oh, it's the sister. Oh, hey, Roxy. If this is about me accidentally kicking you yesterday. Whole pig.
Did I mute it again?
No. Pig! Pig!
What the fuck?
What was that? I think you just shocked her because she was nestling in. Take her. Pig! Pig! Don't screech. Oh dear. Was that the pig? Yes.
Well, it wasn't me.
Why is she screaming?
I don't. Oh, dear, Chris, don't bite me.
Pig, pig, pig. Pig, 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 pig. Relax.
She did
Wait,
not like that at all.
If this is about me accidentally kicking you yesterday. Is Rollo here? No. Look at me, Luca. This is serious. Is Rollo here? No, I haven't seen him since yesterday. Rollo didn't come home last night. What?
A pit formed in Luca's stomach.
Well, yeah, you know he's missing. Your grandmother fucking told you, you idiot. Do you have the memory of like a fucking goldfish? What's wrong with you?
I thought that's a myth.
It is a
Goldfish have
myth.
Good memories.
Where was the last place you saw him? We were playing around in Weepwood, and then it was late when we went home.
Oh, she's really upset. Oh, okay.
Is she nibbling it?
I think she wants to maybe go pee or something.
Okay, that's usually when she wants to go pee.
Oh, sorry.
You're so fumbling when you put the pigs down. You just sort of plop them down on the floor. If she's sniffing around, she might go pee somewhere.
No, go into your house to go pee. Into your litter tray.
Nice.
Poor
Weepwood, if he's alive, I'm going to kill that little creep. Is there anything else? Anything that he said?
Luca's mouth felt dry.
No, we were just messing around.
Maybe I can
Tell them about the body, you idiot.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, like why wouldn't you tell her about the body you found and the fact that you were in a bin while somebody put a corpse on you?
Yeah.
I need to go let people know to check the woods. You just stay out of trouble. Go see if he's hiding in the library or something.
Luca could
God,
feel
we're
his
dumb.
heart beating in his throat.
Are we still on? Because I moved away.
Yes, to stop moving the wire.
Oh, it's in my fucking way.
Is it in your fucking way?
Dick.
Dick. Rollo, where are you? Probably dead. Check the library. Fair enough.
Why would
Let's
he be in
go.
the library? You saw the man take him.
Also, I don't even know if he can read.
Okay.
Shut up.
Oh, what a lovely little
Luca would
garden.
spend hours hiding in the bushes, waiting for a chance to jump out and startle his mother.
That's very annoying.
I do that to you a lot.
I know.
She always enjoyed humoring him by feigning terror.
You don't feign. Emma hit me the other
Shut
day.
up! Stop embarrassing me. Or I embarrass you.
Let's go out and go to the library then. Which way to the library? Probably this way, I think. Beacon Pines.
The road leading to
I'm moving
fuck's
these wires.
sake.
They're on my way. And they're
Are they in your fucking way? Are they annoying you?
The
Get over it, like.
a sort of natural barrier for the impatient.
God.
Play your boring little furry game.
We're in the town. We need to go to the library. Where's the library? I don't know.
Over the bridge, Ken.
Over the bridge.
We've already been past the library.
Have we?
Yes, Ken.
I don't remember.
Well, you should. It was only a week ago.
No, was it? We really need to get back to work.
Teens.
That is
A teen.
a lesbian. That hair and that outfit screams American lesbian.
Stare. Don't
Just
stare
a
at her.
couple minutes.
I bet you she's straight and the one in the green dress is the lesbian.
Maybe. That would be in a sort of... What's that thing that they talked about in Game of Thrones? subverting expectations.
Game of Thrones isn't the only book to have done that.
No, but they talked about that in the show a lot.
Well, not
Remember, they mocked them.
who mocked them?
Hi. I don't see why I'm standing around doing nothing and waiting for Roxy.
Is that little owl sitting at the table?
I think so.
Oh,
Or a
owls.
hawk or some
Oh, I
little
like
freak.
hawks.
When I could be standing around doing nothing and getting paid for it. Come on, Lumi. Roxy needs our help.
Loomy?
Well, good intentions don't qualify as legal. Fuck, I hate the writing in this game. This might be the last stream of this. Tender, apparently.
Roxy!
Arg! My parents wouldn't listen. No offense, but isn't Rollo always getting into trouble? Something feels different this time.
Yeah, he's gone missing.
What can we do to help? It's the lesbian squad. We need to check where the adults aren't. So I guess it's up to us to check Weepwood. You didn't tell anybody?
She just said her parents didn't listen to her.
Jesus Christ, these children are idiots.
She just said.
Then convince them.
How? If they
Not
won't listen?
form a group of teens to go solve a murder.
You don't know
Our shift
these
doesn't end for
murders.
another couple of hours. We could spend the time making posters. Yeah, that'll help.
Well, missing posters.
That would be great. There's like 7 people in this town. They all know.
You're being very rude.
Right, Fitz and I will check Weepwood. We'll be back later to pick up the posters. I think my dad has a map of Weepwood. Let's swing by my house and grab it before we head out. Are we Roxy now?
I guess you are, yeah. Are you?
No, I think we're still Dear Idiot. Can we talk to the hot crocodile or something? His eyes went wide. No, that's her. His eyes went wide in disbelief. What do you mean vanished? That's impossible. Oh my! He doesn't even see the danger he's in. Oh, I hate everybody in this game.
Go and talk to the rabbit lady. Is that a rabbit?
I think that might be a cat.
And a squirrel?
I think that squirrel or chipmunk or something. They all look like freaks. They're all horrible to look at.
What on earth is she?
I don't know. Horrible is what she is. Absolutely nightmare
She
characters.
looks like that white lion that Disney ripped off. You know Kimba the white lion?
Yeah, maybe she's a white lion then, or a bear or something.
A
I have
bear?
no idea.
Is there white?
She looks a little bit like Rupert the bear.
She doesn't look like a polar bear.
Rupert the bear was a polar bear, right?
Like
With
her-
his Tory trousers.
and his little scarf.
Velma, that does look like a freakish animal hybrid of Velma.
Yeah, is that like a squirrel or a chipmunk?
Maybe a chipmunk?
It's got-
I don't think we have those here.
What, in Ireland?
Yeah,
We don't have chipmunks.
I don't think so. I think chipmunks are an American thing, aren't they? I don't really know what they are.
I know we have squirrels. I've never seen one.
No, I had only... The first time I saw a squirrel was when I went to Nottingham, and people made fun of me for never having seen a squirrel.
Why would they make fun of you?
They were like, squirrels are everywhere. They're like pigeons.
Well, I've not seen a squirrel.
Neither had I.
Tato was a chipmunk.
That is honestly enough for a ban, that one. I must stress that the situation is completely under control. It just all seems so terrible.
No.
And you're sure there's nothing we can do to help? Nonsense, young Mr. Cotter. No, nonsense, young Mr. Cotter will turn up safe and sound, I am certain. You just focus on settling in. I trust my sister has supplied you with suitable lodging. We don't have squirrels? I imagine you have like a bizarre Australian version, like a koala the size of a fist or something. I remember seeing them in Edinburgh. Like, what would be the... You don't have bush babies. Like a very, very tiny kangaroo or a wallaby. I don't know, you'll have
Maras.
something. Are
Maras.
Maras Australian?
I assume so.
I have no idea.
Maras are cute.
Red and grey squirrels here? I think
Maras look like little baby kangaroos.
red ones are the native ones, right? And grey ones are the invasive.
And one killed
ones.
one killed the
Yeah,
other.
grey ones took over. Red ones are pretty rare now, yep. I trust my sister has supplied you with suitable lodging. Oh yes, Mr. Valentine's been more than
Are they
accommodating.
lesbians?
Ah.
They're lesbians. I'm sorry.
Why? You got mad when I called the other ones lesbians.
That's because you were stereotyping. These two are lesbians because they're living together. And yes, I know women can live together and not be lesbians, so I've decided they're lesbians.
We were just telling our daughter back that...
Our daughter, they are lesbians. Oh, how lovely.
I don't know why, but Emma will occasionally yell, "Lesbies!" in a sort of excited, happy way at the TV when a lesbian couple is on screen.
Do I?
Yeah, you've done that a few times. Like in soaps or whatever. You go, "Lesbies!"
Rude. Well, there's not enough lesbians in TV. It's all gay dudes. There's not enough lesbian representation.
Now, where did she run off to? Okay, I'm going to go to the library. I don't know where it is. Maybe this way?
Have we met their daughter?
I don't know.
Beck.
I have no idea. Hey, Dawn.
Becky.
Oh, God.
It's a little bat friend with a ribbon.
They've managed to make something as adorable as a bat look kind of hideous.
Look, it has a little ribbon.
Like, when I think of bats now, I do think of Grenarius as, like, VTuber avatar, and that's very sweet. But, like, this is hideous. This is, like, a
it's
really
cute.
ugly version of that.
It's cute.
Is it true about Rolo? Yeah, he didn't come home last night. I wonder if it's connected. Connected to what? I was checking in on reports about increased activity around town. What sort of activity? Yes, exactly, that emote. Windowless trucks, mechanical noises, strange lights. Your typical shady stuff. Who would be doing all that and why? Well, I have a few leads. The Valentine family is always suspicious. Perennial Harvest certainly has the resources. Do you have any idea where Rolo could be? The best place to start looking is where the trail went cold. Where did you see him last? We were in Deep Wood. Right by Valentine's fertilizer.
Maybe you've just forgotten everything because you've gone into shock.
Maybe. Oh, we're traumatized by the poor little body.
It seems like it because you seem to have genuinely forgotten.
Mm-hmm. I'll check by Weep Woods when my shift ends. I do my best work at night. Stab. Last Chance Diner.
That's a sad name.
I like it.
Last Chance Diner.
Reminds me of like Abandoned Luncheonette by Hall & Oates or something.
That's both pretentious and depressing.
What?
Last Chance Diner.
It's kind of cool.
No, it's pretentious and depressing.
You like that sort of shit.
No, I do not.
You do a bit.
Fuck off.
Library.
What's that?
Cado volunteered at the library during
Cado.
the summers.
Shut the fuck up. You don't have to tell us everything.
He wasn't very social, so he'd dedicate each summer to becoming an expert in a single subject,
God, I want to beat the shit out of this guy.
making him a reliable source of very particular knowledge.
You could just use Google.
Very particular knowledge.
If you were to ask Cado something he didn't know, he'd escape into the dusty old bookshelves and return with just
Are they talking about the
right
guy
thing.
sitting down reading or the penguin?
Penguin boy, I guess.
Penguin boy. He's a little hat.
Hey,
Cado
Cado.
was lost in his reading. Luca crooked his neck to see the title, Introduction to Melitology.
What's that?
Ahem.
Maybe a puffin?
Oh, whatever he is, I hate him. Look at his fucking arms.
He's cute.
Oh, it looks like a disgusting toddler.
I'm back
Like
into...
if you grafted a penguin's head onto a toddler body. Like fucking that episode of The Simpsons or that... What's that based on? That book? The Island of Dr. Moreau?
Oh, yeah.
God, it looks horrible. Look at his chubby little fingers.
I think he's cute.
I hate him. Of all of the characters so far, I hate him the most. Dunno, just started
He
it.
gestured to the shelves.
I'm really running out of books I haven't read yet. So now it's on to the wonderful world of bees.
Aww.
Turns out bees are pretty
I read a
cool.
book on bees.
Yes, you did.
That was rude.
Well
yes,
done.
Yes, you did.
Yes, you did.
Get off.
You read about bees.
I did read about bees.
For instance, did you know that around 70% of bee species actually live in underground tunnels? Or that there are two queens in a hive, they will fight to the death for supremacy?
Oh, dear.
Kind of hot.
Okay.
Sorry,
God.
I'm joking.
You're not, though, is the thing.
Fuck you. That's interesting, but you haven't seen Rolo around recently, have you? Not since yesterday. Keep an eye out for him, okay? Sure thing. If I see him, you'll be the first to know.
Aw. I hate puns.
Mm-hmm.
I do, I hate puns.
Right. Hated that prick.
Jeekers.
If you kiss a koala, don't they taste of eucalyptus? Did Rolo come by? No. I was actually surprised. He's usually here early on a day when a new issue drops. Of course he's a fucking comic nerd. Rolo's the biggest Hank Atomic fan I know. Besides myself, that is. Well, if he does swing by, tell him to meet me. You know where. I don't know where. No, he knows where. Oh. Roger that, Space Cadet. Oh, fuck. I hope you get bullied.
Okay. Like, you're very mean.
I just don't like these fucking kids.
Just leave him alone.
Who are you, Mr. Dog? What sort of monster puts candy behind a locked door? It's Sweets.
It's Beck! Oh, is this going to be the lesbian star? She's going to be your friend. The cool cat that's on the cover with the bubblegum. Yay!
Bubblegum isn't cool. It's messy and gross.
Oh, whatever.
It is a bit gross.
I
Gum
like-
is kind of disgusting. I'm with Roald Dahl. Oh yeah, Mr. Nuncreed works weird hours sometimes. You can voice this person if you like.
Of course he does.
It's Lollies. And
How
then
about
Toadie
you?
from Neighbours.
How about you?
You were surprised when they were called lolly shops when we were watching that Australian show. You went,
What are you
talking about?
What are you talking about?
Auntie Donna's coffee cafe.
Oh, the sweet shop.
Where they went
was-
into a lolly shop.
The
And you were
sweet-
like, what the fuck?
The sweet shop was a lolly shop.
Mm-hmm.
So do they call chocolate bars lollies?
I don't know. I think all sweets.
Jelly beans.
Yeah, I think they call them lollies.
But lollies are just lollipops.
Mm-hmm. No, they call them all lollies, I think. Weird Hours, Hush Tones, Mysterious Sex in the Dumpster. Read.
How about you?
When do I work?
No, what's your name?
Luca Van Horn. You're new here.
Yeah, not by choice.
Beck's family moved often, giving her little time to establish any real connections.
Sweets only means dessert here. That's very weird. That sounds like something only old people would say.
So what would dessert be? Like brownies, ice cream?
Mm-hmm. Think about Americans with the word cookie. Oh, Emma got very angry at a show we were watching
I
calling...
didn't get angry.
No,
it was
but-
just sort of weird.
Are you thinking the same thing as I am, the Jammy Dodger thing?
Yeah, they got as a part of an unboxing some jammy Dodgers, and they called it jelly cookies
And Emma looked disgusted.
instead of jam biscuits.
She was like, did they just call them jelly cookies? What the fuck?
It was so weird.
Giving her little time to establish any real
That
connections.
happened to me too. My parents always moved around, and it was always
You
the
can
new
connect
kid.
with the sad little goth cat then.
I'd never met a sad little goth cat.
Mm-hmm. I'm looking for my friend, Rollo. He didn't come home last night.
So he's I'm supposed to voice her, is it?
Mm-hmm.
So he's missing.
I guess so.
Like missing. Does that sort of thing happen a lot around here?
Luca shifted his feet uncomfortably.
Ooh.
My mum left me.
Jesus, kid. Well, that sucks. Yeah.
Yeah. So I should probably get going. You're weird. Don't like you. Don't tell anybody I cried about my mum. I'll beat you.
And any non-beef burger, they call it a sandwich. Oh, yeah, that's what they do in McDonald's.
Oh, yeah, that's really weird. They call it like a fish sandwich
What's
and a
really-
chicken
I
sandwich.
don't very often go to McDonald's, despite what Kane says. But whenever I do go to McDonald's, because you think I go there, I don't.
Yeah, but I have seen you skip and shout, McDonald's!
I haven't. The McDonald's does kind of suck.
It's really bad.
But it's annoying when you say, give me a chicken burger, and they go, you mean a McSandwich? And it's
Oh,
like,
fucking hell.
I know you've no choice but to say this, but please stop.
We should all go in and ask for a beef sandwich. Ugh. Ugh. Well, I think there's a place called Arby's in America that does call it that. They call it like a roast beef sandwich, but it just looks like a burger.
Hey, wait up.
What?
Beck pulled a coin from her pocket.
And lodged it into my eye socket.
I'm coming with you.
Is she Two-Face? Did she just flip a coin and was like, do I kill him or do I join him?
So says the unlucky penny.
Oh, fuck me. I hate this affected, prickish town. Unlucky?
Yeah, well, technically it landed on heads. Leave this kid to find his Fred alone. But I always do the opposite of what the coin tells me to do.
Fuck me, you deserve no friends. Oh, that's kind of like me and Rollo. I guess Rollo is my unlucky penny.
A person should never be without their unlucky penny.
Oh, God. These people are going to just hang outside coffee shops and pretend to be intellectuals when they're slightly older.
Let's go find him.
Right.
The name's Beck.
I
Beck
like your
Jones.
music. Pleasure to meet you, Beck. I suppose I could use some help.
Even if,
Try to
it's,
keep up.
even if it's from a girl.
Would
Jeez.
you rather have a town full of the Oxenfree kids? Oh, they're just as insufferable as each other, I think.
Girls have cooties. What are cooties?
I think SARS?
Ah, is that
I don't think so, no.
have you seen Rolo? Oh no, that's
Have you seen Rollo around? I've had my eyes in the dirt looking for beetles.
Oh, he's the bug boy.
I can't seem to find any. He never came home last night. Do you think it's because it's been colder than normal? I don't see why that would have anything to do with Rollo. No, the beetles. Do you think the temperature confused their circadian rhythm or something? Who's to say? I'm no beetleologist. Just keep an eye out for him, will you? Of course.
I have to confess, I have no idea what cooties are.
I don't know either. I think it was just germs, right?
No, it's in. I heard it in Rugrats, so
Yeah, but it's meant to be like,
it's like girls of cooties. They'd say it in Rugrats and in American movies.
I don't really get it, to be honest. I heard about it in every American movie since the 80s. There aren't really anything, I think. It's just generic ick. I think that's what it is. It's just like this fake thing that you say so that you don't have to talk to women.
Well, it's children.
I know it's children, but it's all fucked, right?
I suppose, yeah, it is a bit strange. Why do little girls and little boys not be buddies?
Yeah. Dang, they boarded up the way in.
He's definitely forgotten about the murderer fella.
Throw some mushrooms around. We going up around here? Ooh, some goo! Drink it.
What?
Drink the goo. It'll give you powers or make you lose all your hair.
Luca felt a chill as he approached Beck. Her eyes were locked on the strange green liquid. The nearby grass was coated in a fine layer of frost.
Is this sort of thing normal around here? She keeps asking the same question. Because puddles of glowing ooze are definitely not what I expected from this place.
It's very Joss Whedon-esque, isn't it? Because puddles of glowing ooze are definitely not what I expected.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, they're right behind me, aren't they? I guess this is the part where we run.
Oh, here we go. Something's going to happen, apparently.
I have no idea where that stuff is.
Well, the next obvious step is science. Science!
Fucking hell.
Well, she shouted. It was all full caps. Right, chill out.
And what
chill
is
out, little babe.
And what does science suggest?
Poke it with a stick!
Ow. My
Luca
ear.
watched as Beck dipped a broken tree branch into the goo. Beck's eyes widened as flowers grew.
Ooh, it's a
from the
flower
dead
thing. Put your dick in it. Oh, what would happen if you put your penis in
We'll
there?
just play the game.
Would it grow? You could make yourself have extra heads,
thanks,
like an
Liz.
echidna.
Kane,
First
come on now.
small buds, which quickly bloomed into vibrant petals.
What the?
Fudge?
As
Cool.
quickly as they had grown, the flowers began to shrivel.
Oh, God, and then they'd fall off.
Beck dropped the stick with a grunt of disgust.
Ugh, I hate
Okay.
sticks.
So the science tells us this gunk is weird as hell.
God. Oh, yeah, it seems dangerous.
Ah, hippo!
That's a
Oh,
rhino.
they're the bullies, aren't they?
Hey, Tish, look what the cat dragged in.
He looks
Echidna
like
penis mention number 72.
He looks awful. Look
An
at him. What
echidna
is he supposed
has
to
a
be?
four-headed penis.
What's he? Could you shut up?
So if you dipped your
Oh.
penis in there, if you like got
Would
on
you
all
s-
fours and just
Would
dipped
you
yourself like
stop?
by
All right,
pushing
I'm
up,
going to tickle you.
it would grow more heads and then they'd all wither and fall off like old potpourri. Fuck you.
Look, what's that meant to be?
I don't know, some freak.
Is that a lion?
I don't know.
No, not a lion. What are them yolks called?
Yeah.
Jesus.
I don't have time for this right now, Iggy.
Ah, don't say things like that. It
Iggy
hurts
Higgins.
Tish's feelings. Ain't that right, Tish? Yeah.
She looks fine to me.
Why, hello. I don't think we've been properly introduced. Iggy's the name, and this is my compatriot Tish. Yeah. You've probably heard of us.
Can't say I have.
I'll forgive you just this once on account of you being new around here. Why would you hang out with this dud?
He seems pretty alright.
Iggy, why'd you have to be such a cunt?
Has he even told you that his parents skipped out on him?
Shut up! They'll come back.
I thought one of them was dead.
They'll come back. I have him in my basement.
One of them's
I've
dead.
painted him so he doesn't look as dead, but he smells.
He can't come back if he's dead.
I kiss him and he doesn't kiss me back.
It's true. They got tired of having such a pathetic kid and left him.
Iggy, I'm only going to say this one time. They said it wasn't a suicide.
Okay.
Don't talk about my family.
Well, look who's grown a backbone now that the girl's around. First his pops croaked, then his mom finally couldn't take it anymore and bounced.
Kick him in the nuts.
Iggy took a step towards Luca.
Oh, is this one of
Stab him.
those crossroads
Shove
things?
face in goo. 20 eyes withering off and fucking dying, him screaming, ears everywhere.
This is going to be one of those crossroads, right?
Yes,
That
shove
was
face
tears
in
welling
goo.
in Luca's eyes, his fists clenched.
Obviously.
Some things
Push
about
bully in
the
goo,
city were
exactly.
very different from the city. But a bully from a hayseed town is really no different from a city bully.
Jesus, this writing.
Took a deep breath and thought,
Time to bust out the
Something.
knives. Tickles or strange?
Well, Tickles isn't going to stop a bully.
Tickle him? I don't know. If he gets hard, run away.
Okay. He's a child, for fuck's sake. Cop on yourself.
What do you want to do?
I don't know.
Choose.
I think they're both going to suck.
Choose.
Strange.
well, time to bust out the strange.
Oh. Tickle stop Dreya from bullying Emma. Emma's the bully.
All right, Luca. Looks like you need a little mud bath.
Come on, do something.
What's wrong with you, new kid? We're about to pound your friend.
Don't know if that means what you think
Just
it means.
keep going.
Beck stared in silence, the only sign of life being the twitch of an eye.
I feel like this game was written as a sort of... This scene in particular was written as a fantasy sequence by somebody who was bullied as a kid and wants to think about what they would have done to solve it as a kid. Are you tickling me? Fuck off.
Well, just stop talking.
I
about
would be
nice
really
and-
cool and I'd just stare them down and they'd run away and then everyone would clap and be my friend. I'm so sad.
King.
It's weird when people don't talk.
Not really.
Yeah. Stop being a weirdo.
Fuck you.
Hello? Are you some kind of wackadoo? Makes sense. Wackadoos travel in packs, eh, duds?
At the sight of Iggy taunting Beck, something in Luca snapped. Iggy's smirk shifted to a look of shock as Luca launched himself into
Nerd
his
rage,
foot.
yes. As someone who was bullied, I can assure you all the fantasies are just ripping out throats with teeth. This game makes me feel old. It makes me feel old, Weetabix, genuinely. This feels... No, you know what? This game feels like it's from about 2012. It feels like Life is Strange or something. It feels very much that kind of like teeny CW trash fiction that is on that kind of channel. Real goofy shit.
My back is itchy. Maybe you could itch it for me. I can't quite reach.
You scratch an itch. You don't itch something.
I can't reach.
And why?
I don't know. My arms are too little.
Where?
Ah. Wait, up a bit. Down to the side a little bit. That's the stuff.
I feel like this is against TOS for some reason.
For goodness sake.
I don't...
You're a very strange little boy.
Iggy smirk shifted to a look of shock. Yeah, nerd rage.
Ah!
Oh yes, cover him goo!
Wrenched in
Oh
Goo
no!
the fucker.
No! He'll turn into flowers
You
now.
jerk! My clothes!
My clothes... What was this fucking voice?
You jerk! My clothes are ruined! I'm gonna...
And then he's gonna grow another eyeball on his eyeball.
No, he's gonna grow a
Luca began
flower.
to slur as he struggled to get up.
He's gonna grow.
He's
a
gonna grow like
flower.
4 tongues. This is gonna be like when in RoboCop that guy gets slammed into the toxic waste, and he comes out and he looks a bit like a
Race?
turkey.
Hi, Sick Feet Dan. I love your username.
Oh,
it's itchy again.
RoboCop, toxic waste.
Yeah, you did say
Toxic waste scene.
Hi, Dan. I'm well. How are you?
Just show me the juicy bit. The cool,
I hate
juicy
this
bit.
scene. It's so horrifying.
Oh, it's so good.
It's so horrifying.
There we go. He crashes into toxic waste.
Acid or something. Isn't
Yeah, well, it's meant to be like a waste dump.
it? Yeah, it was acid, kind of.
He's gonna look like this.
Oh, that's horrible. Oh, it's horrible.
I'm like
He's gonna
getting the
be
feeling
nice.
of coming in the gym. I'm getting the feeling of coming at home. I'm getting the feeling of coming backstage
Being
when I
ugly,
pump
say
up.
you're not-
That's what's gonna happen to this squirrel, and I'm gonna love it.
He's not a squirrel.
Whatever the fuck he is. Hang on, I need to click on the window. I've clicked away.
Carrying back at you now because you're warm and I'm cold.
Struggle?
I don't feel so
Serves you
Good.
right, you little shithead.
Hell.
Oh no, what is happening?
Yes.
No!
I'm sorry, I just...
Oh shit. Yup.
Yeah.
No! Let me fucking see his weird fucking face or something. Did we make him old? Did that goo make him old on one side? That's pretty cool. Can I, like, scoop it onto myself a little bit? Swearing, I'm out of here.
That was intense.
He's gonna be alright, right?
Nothing about this seems okay.
The person at the warehouse. This strange ooze and what it did to Iggy. Was Rollo
Iggy
caught up in all
Higgins.
of this?
Who's Iggy Higgins?
I have literally no idea what you're talking about.
Iggy Higgins.
Have you gone wrong?
Iggy Higgins.
What the fuck are you saying? Why are you laughing? Is it just because you've said a funny name? Are you 7? Talk.
You took the words out of my mouth, bitch.
Fucking hell.
Iggy Higgins, Iggy Higgins,
Oh
Iggy
my
Higgins.
god, I think you've gone wrong. Are you tired or something?
Push up a
This
little
way.
bit.
Oh, toxic waste.
Push up a
Property
little.
of Valentine Fertilizer Company. Fuck me. You're pushing me out of the view.
I'm not.
Stop being fussy.
I'm not. But I'm itchy.
Mm-hmm. Maybe it's your dressing gown. Oh, it's this prick.
Oh, that guy.
Whoa there, little buddies. You startled me. What in the dickens are you up to in this part of town? We were just helping look for Rollo. Oh, you haven't heard the good news? Our Lord and Saviour Jesus Christ died for our sins. And Rollo showed up safe.
Really? I bet he's a clone. It's funny,
It's
really.
funny, really. He just got a little turn around in the woods.
It's going to be a clone.
They can be disorientating, you know.
He's going to be a clone. I'm starting to get that impression.
Rollo's at his house right now, getting some well-deserved rest. Wow, that's a relief. You two should scurry along before you get lost yourselves. Yeah, come on, Beck. Can't wait to introduce you to Rollo. Oh, that reminds me. Lukey, your grandmother was looking for you. She's really hot. She was, and she is. She was worried sick.
Mind your own business, whatever you
You
are.
should march straight home. If I had a nana that looked like that, I'd make sure to be home on time every day. Beck, your folks might be getting worried too. I'll walk you home. Don't do that. Run away. I need to talk to Nellie about work anyway.
Glanced toward Luca.
If I disappear, you know who did it. I guess all's well that ends well. I'll introduce you to Rollo tomorrow.
Sure. Glad he's okay.
Something's gonna happen to that girl. I'm sure I've seen those big blue piles of stuff on Bad Dragon. For the first time I read that message, I thought you were misspelling Breaking Bad in a weird way, but then I remembered what Bad Dragon is. He's at home, also you can't see him, and he doesn't want to see anybody ever again, and he's moving away. Anyway, come into the back of this unmarked
You push
van.
up a bit. It's for ear.
No, you push over a bit. Push over right now. You've been nudging me all stream.
I haven't.
Yeah?
Did I hurt you?
No.
Then why'd you go, like a little
Because
baby?
you were pushing me.
Like a little baby.
Fuck
You're a
you.
little baby.
Fuck you.
Just push
Rollo
a little
is-
bit that way. Just stay here.
Look at the camera.
Okay, yeah, you're fine here now.
A wave of relief washed over Luca, which was quickly.
Why are you
replaced
coming
by a
back
sense of
over?
dread.
You were fine with
I love you and want to be close to
You
you.
stay where you are. No!
Why?
Stay where you are.
Fuck off.
Your elbow keeps hitting me.
It doesn't. My elbow's on my armrest.
Well, just stay where you are now.
Jesse, we need to mold more dragon penises.
Gran is going to kill me.
Jesse, this knot isn't big enough.
I got an email. Maybe it's about school.
If he
Please leave
hurried,
us
he
school.
might just make it home before
Oh, it's not
sundown.
about school.
Chapter 4. Our harvest awaits.
Is this going to be basically Harvester again?
Luca took a deep breath. And
Are we going to be a
gingerly
serial
rolled
killer at some
over,
point?
I think they're going to
steeling
sacrifice you to
himself
the
for
corn,
Gran's
like a
wrath.
children of corn, the lottery kind of thing.
Maybe. Los dildos hermanos. Jesus Christ. And they're all like a see-through blue color.
Gran!
Nana!
It's not
Oh
Nana.
no! Emma has been mocking me for saying Nana
It's
for like past
Gran.
week.
It's Gran.
Everything's fine. Nana?
You can't just make up your own words. Oh, that looks cozy. We should light the fire. You got a fire there.
You don't have any wood for it? Oh, there's some in the shed. I'm not getting it out.
Ah, go on. I'm free.
It's not that. It's quite warm.
Please.
No, I'm not lighting the fire. It's too warm. No. Please.
Well, what do you want me to get you? You want me to get you medicine as well?
If you're going out, I don't care.
Get your own medicine.
Well, you don't have to go out. I'll get it tomorrow.
What time is the chemist closed?
I have no idea. Nana, I know I wasn't supposed to go anywhere, but I was a bad boy. I was just looking for Rollo. Is she dead?
Is she dead too?
Oh, that would be a great twist.
Everyone's dead.
If everybody just started dropping dead, or were like way older because of the goo, like they've been drinking goo. Maybe that's Nana's jam. Nana, Roxy came over. She was worried about him, so I figured you wouldn't mind if I helped look for him. She in the icebox? Like a head in the oven?
Oh, he's so small.
It turns out Rollo's safe and sound.
I'm scared. Is she gonna be like in the rooms or something?
Luca was alone.
Alone.
Hello.
I know I wasn't supposed to go anywhere, and I was supposed to look at the magazines you keep under the bed or eat your special
The
brownies.
house was empty.
I like brownies.
What's this box that says Bad Dragon? So, Nana's not back yet. I guess that's a good thing. Nothing to do now but sleep.
When you watch the TV.
Isn't it the middle of the fucking day? Why are you
Luca
face
was sitting
down?
by the pond, listening to small waves lap.
Oh, is he going to dream about his dead dad again? Get over
His
it.
father sat in a folding
Yeah,
chair in front
cool.
of him.
Typical.
Without turning, he spoke. Why don't you grab me some nice bait? Sure thing, Dad.
We already dreamt this, didn't we?
Luca
Maybe it was
hopped
gonna be a
over to the
twist this
tackle
time.
box and popped open the lid. Inside was a rolling, buzzing mass. We're fishing with bees? Luca's father gave a warm chuckle. Well, you catch more fish with bees than honey. Pick a side. Luca closed his eyes.
Hey, did you
and
hear the
plucked out
whippy
a
van?
bee. He could
What?
feel its
The
wings
whippy
struggle
van.
between his finger and
Can't
thumb.
you hear the ice cream van?
I'm 99% sure that's in the game.
No, there's a whippy van
Where?
down the street.
Are you sure you're not just listening to the music that's happening right now?
Yeah, I did hear that. There was also whippy van music.
Also, stop calling it a whippy van like you're from the 1940s.
It's called a whippy.
It's a Mr. Whippy van, it is.
It's a whippy van.
Stop calling it that.
Whippy van.
Stop that.
Whippy
I
van.
hate this.
Whippy,
Whatever you're
whippy
doing,
van.
I hate it.
Oh, shush.
Holding it at arm's length, he hurried over. His father deftly baited the hook and examined his
Oh, that
work.
poor bee.
Interesting choice. With a
Can't we just
practiced
smash things with a
flick of the
baseball
wrist,
bat a la Night in the
buzzed
Woods?
in graceful
These games are all
arc.
trying to be Night in the Woods, and none of them succeed, because Night in the Woods is a masterpiece.
The water accepted
Ah,
it
Pentiment
without
kind of
splash
succeeds.
or
That's
ripple.
also great.
The wrong choice. But I respect it. The pond began to freeze over. Sometimes we gotta make the wrong choice before we can make it right. Pallid ice propagated across the still surface with an alarming speed.
I wouldn't describe ice as pallid.
Me
Lucas
neither.
scrambled back as the ground beneath him turned cold. Dad, I don't understand. Sorry, kiddo. Understanding isn't always part of the deal. The relentless ice shot through the fishing line toward his father. Dad, look out! His father casually wound the reel. None of it's your fault, you know. Never was. Dad, we have to go.
It was a bit. I'm sure sometimes it's the kid's fault.
Go on, go on.
Like sometimes if parents die or split up, I'm sure sometimes it is the kid's fault.
What a
You're just
thing-
not supposed to say it.
What a thing to say.
Sometimes it probably is like, oh, we had you, we realized you suck. we don't want to be together anymore. It kind of ruined the whole dynamic.
Just play.
And you're just not supposed to say it.
Just play.
Grabbed his father's shoulders,
Awful
trying to
things
pull
you
him
say.
away.
Fuck you.
Please, you
I think
have
it'd be better to face up to it and then just give him up for adoption or
Just
something.
play.
Ice crackled as it spread across his father's
Don't
hands.
want this one.
That's the thing about fishing, Luca. His chest began to crystallize.
What?
You toss your hook in, and you never know what you're gonna pull out. A shock of searing cold ran up Luca's arms. He gave one last desperate tug.
They could just show us
The chair
this
tipped
instead of-
backwards into
They ran out of
space.
budget.
Narrative.
Because
Because he's clearly just having a nightmare.
But it was too late. He watched the icy form of his father slam into the hard ground.
Hey, it's like
shattering
Elsa.
into 1,000
Oh, for
pieces that
fuck's
cracked
sake.
around his feet.
What?
It's like a Disney.
Dad,
Like when she
don't understand.
froze Anna and
What
Anna
does all
nearly
this mean?
shattered into 1,000 pieces.
Instead, she like made out with her and thawed her, or whatever, however that ended. They did kiss, didn't they?
No, they're sisters.
I thought she kissed her at the end.
They hugged.
Oh,
Go on.
that's the point.
The gentle rustle of leaves was the only reply.
Maybe I've seen a special version.
Poor Luca.
More walkie-talkie.
I guess he just went for a little
Struggled to
nap.
focus on the walkie-talkie.
Rollo, are you dead?
Faintly, he could hear Rollo amongst the noise.
Oh, it is Rollo. I thought it was Rollo.
No, you kept saying it was Rollo last time. Oh no, you kept saying it was Rollo last time as well.
No, I didn't. She just said Rollo.
Yeah, but it has one L. And you insisted that it was Rollo.
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
It was the other way around, wasn't it?
I don't think so.
It doesn't matter. Go on.
I can't remember.
Just go on. I'm getting invested again.
Oh, really? I hate this again. Rollo, is that you?
Luca! There?
Rollo, it's the middle of the fucking night.
Thank God. Listen, I don't know how long this thing will work down here. Why am I doing this?
Down here?
Rollo's voice was coming through more clearly now. But some words were still just static.
Listen to me. Someone kidnapped me yesterday.
What? The man in the hazmat suit?
It was something something. Took me to some sort of something. Why am I voicing him? You voice him.
Yeah.
What was his voice? He was Kermit, wasn't he?
Oh, maybe.
I think I'm underground.
Underground? Are you okay?
Kinda. They seem more interested in for now, at least.
No, you have to do a staticky noise.
No.
Static.
You can do the static.
What's the static noise?
How would I know? Static is enough.
What?
Static.
No, what's the static noise?
What you did is perfect.
No.
Static.
What's the actual noise? Okay, what's the actual noise? What?
I don't think a human can make static noise
You
with their mouth.
can.
Mr. Kermit said you made it back home safe.
Kerr? No.
Static.
You
Trust. Static. He's static.
Stop it!
Hold on. Someone's coming.
The signal went silent.
Rollo, where are you?
Luca held still, waiting for a response, his pounding heartbeat marking the passage of time.
Okay, I think they're gone.
Static.
Getting worse.
I can barely hear you.
Rollo's voice began to fade.
Losing signal now. Not much time.
You're supposed to be doing Kermit.
Mission control.
You're supposed to be doing Kermit.
Sorry.
What the fuck are you doing?
I don't know.
That wasn't Kermit.
It's all the same.
You need the treehouse. The treehouse.
With that, the signal died for good.
Bye.
What was he trying to say about the treehouse? I'm very dumb. I can't read into context. What's at the treehouse? The antenna. He wants me to use the antenna to get a better signal. Rollo, you're a genius.
Luca grabbed the walkie-talkie and sprinted to the treehouse.
You tired? Oh! Hook up the walkie-talkie to the radio in the treehouse. Is that something you can do? I've never owned walkie-talkies.
I think I had one when I was very young.
I'd never...
But I had no one to share it with.
Oh, Jesus
I had no one to
Christ.
share
Fucking
it
hell.
with.
Steps approaching.
No one to hear.
Shut up.
He dashed behind the bushes to avoid being spotted.
You get very wacky when you're sleepy.
Wacky.
Yes.
All right, Bugs Bunny.
You fuck off. We're hiding the bushes like a
Scrabby.
dogging enthusiast.
Oh, and whoever these people are, they're in a cult.
So we all understand our roles. You can count on me. I still think we need more time. This wasn't the original plan.
Mr. Tolliver paused, shifting his eyes to one side.
We're all in danger now. I, for one, refuse to sit idly by while that danger persists. Hiram, you just keep your wits about you. BDSM roleplay group.
Mr. Tolliver took one
He said you must burn down the treehouse. It's the only remaining evidence of Rollo's many crimes. Mr. Tolliver took one long, quiet
No,
breath.
she just said that. You don't know.
No, whatever. You're right, you can count on me. I just wish we could have made that deal with ARS Valentine. Her resources will come in handy.
You're tired too.
As I said, I had no time to contact her after your call this morning. Plans change. She's kind of hot.
She's
the
got
waitress.
ridiculously massive chest.
I like the eye makeup.
She's obviously a diner waitress. She's got that look, doesn't she?
Yeah.
She's like, hey, huh?
She's got that like world
And she's gonna
weary
go like,
diner
hey,
thing
huh?
going on.
And she go pour you some coffee.
It's kind of hot.
Okay.
Well, it's kind of
An
hot.
underpaid press woman.
Well, she looks like a diner goth.
You just like Susan Sarandon from Thelma and Louise.
Yes.
The diner waitress.
Well, obviously. That's Susan Sarandon in anything is great.
What's that Simpsons thing where they're at the diner's like, what's the matter, hon? And she gives Homer coffee, and he's like to Bart, let's just stay here and live here, and she can be my wife.
What do you want? Coffee?
No, they go like, hey, hon, want some coffee? What's going on? That kind of thing.
How's Luca holding up? He's fine. We shouldn't lose sight of the fact that this is all. I know very well what all of this is for.
For the children.
We have no choice. The greater good.
The greater good. The
Operation
greater good.
Sparkplug
The
has a
greater
new
good.
objective.
Shut it!
Love when Emma pulls out Simpsons references. I think it was basically all you watched for a long time, right? When you were younger. You watched a lot of Simpsons.
I know loads. Of like the classic series from, 1990 to 2000, I know a lot of references.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you use it? What do you say?
No, it wasn't an insult, just that you watched a lot of
Just
Simpsons.
play the game. You
Jesus Christ.
Jeez.
Are we in agree? You're so hostile. Have you tried being a little bit more chill and less aggro? Like,
Dental plan. Lisa
Fucking
needs
hell,
braces.
go away.
Dental plan. Lisa needs braces.
fucking hell. The three shared a determined look. Good. We'll reconvene after the festival.
Oh, I have the first series in VHS, and we're back at my parents' house.
Oh, God.
That's-
I mean, the first series is terrible.
So good job. They only made 8 seasons of Simpsons. No, I think.
Well, yeah, they made, what, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10?
Like season.
Yeah, 3 to 10. They made 8
No,
seasons.
season 11 has some good episodes.
Yeah, but I wouldn't watch. though.
Behind the Music is a good episode.
Yeah, that's fine. But 11 in general isn't great. It's fine. It's better than what came afterwards. It's so shite.
Season 10, I think, is worse. I can't think of a lot of good episodes from that. Season 9 is probably the last properly solid one.
Yeah.
I like the episode Lisa's Sax, where, they talk about how Lisa got her saxophone.
Mm-hmm.
There's some good ones in there.
Why are you meeting Miss Fratelli and Mr. Tolliver here at night?
And isn't that...
Jesus Christ, you fucking psycho. Gah!
Oh, the Ron Howard episode.
That is the time you should stop watching,
Oh my
really.
God, you have children. Daddy, pay the bum.
It's
I
real bad.
like to think the little one going, Daddy, pay the bum is Bryce Dallas Howard.
Dawn, you scared me. How long have you been there?
Oh, she's called Dawn because she's nocturnal.
Ugh. Oh, just a few minutes.
Why is she like this now?
Earlier today, I saw Mr. Tolliver and your gran
What are
enter
you
the diner
doing?
together.
What are you doing?
She's German now.
That's your German accent.
Yeah, that's really bad.
Also, why are you making her sound like a man?
That's the only German voice I can do, I guess. She's German now.
That is so offensive.
What the fuck?
You should be banned.
All Germans sound like this in my head. When my shift at the newsstand was over, they still hadn't left.
That's not
So,
what Werner Herzog sounds
I
like.
used the greatest tool of my investigative
That's
reporter.
not what Werner Herzog sounds like.
And I can't
Werner
do that.
Herzog.
I can't do it.
Do Werner Herzog.
You do Werner Herzog.
I can't. What is Werner Herzog? Nature. What is it?
Nature is vile and base and screaming in fornication. That sort of thing. Are you thinking of Grenadiers because they're bad? Yes, that's what exactly
I know,
what I
that's
was
very
doing.
offensive, like.
This is what Grenadier sounds like to me, apparently. Time.
Like a James
When I said
like
that-
an Austin Powers villain.
When they left, I tailed them here.
You sound
do you
like
think
you
they're
sound
up?
like a porn star.
What the fuck?
But you're talking like he's about to have an orgasm, like the little bat's about to have an orgasm.
Fuck you.
That's not how German people
What
sound.
do you think they're up to? Whatever it is, they seem organised and determined.
Stop! Why like I want to do hanky panky? I'm a dirty German. You're doing a weird, like sexual accent.
Maybe that's what Germans sound like.
No, they don't.
You've been to Germany. They all kind of sound like that, right? They mentioned a festival. Yeah, I heard that too.
Stop it!
Has your gran been doing anything different
Stop
recently?
it!
Anything strange?
Stop it. It's awful.
It's amazing. It's a perfect, flawless German accent.
You can't give this poor young bat this accent. This awful, whatever you're doing.
She got a phone call this morning and I rushed out the door. A call from Hiram Tulliver, it seems.
Stop it!
She was either furious or terrified. Or both. Luca, be careful out there. I think we might be in the middle of the scoop of a lifetime.
Stop it!
I will.
It was awful.
That was flawless. Are you coming out? Nah, I'm going to stick out here for a bit longer. See ya, Luca.
What the fuck was that meant to be?
That's German.
It was
That is what
awful.
German sounds like.
Awful.
Fuck you.
You should
do better.
You should apologise to the whole nation.
You do better then.
Can
you
you
do a
do a
Scottish
Scottish
one?
one?
I have been asked to do a Scottish accent before, and people have said "what the fuck" in chat.
Well, that
Like,
was
that
a
was
what
the only
that
thing
was
in
a
chat.
what, that was a what the fuck. That was a what
Like
the
I
fuck.
cannot physically do it.
You can't do that either.
Go for it. Do it.
You can do it for this wolf, little fella.
Who are you?
A little wolf.
I did it. I changed the sign. You try doing a Scottish accent then.
Hey, man.
Sorry, I just wasn't expecting that. Go on. Splendid. Did
I
anyone
can't,
see
I
you?
can't.
Go.
No,
Go.
no.
Ach, I. Did anyone see? I genuinely can't do it. I can't do it. Genuinely can't do it. I don't believe so. You were right. Fucking shot. I cannot make myself do it. There's something in my brain that won't let the words happen. Now do Cork.
Don't you have a Cork accent?
You have a more of a Cork accent than I do.
I'll try and do a stereotypical Cork accent.
Next character.
You're just skipping all the lines.
Well, who cares? Ach, I the new. That's Scottish. Ach, I can't wait for everyone to see the big reveal. Some murder cult memorable. Let's make ourselves scarce for now.
Diner woman reminds me of the best time I had in Boston. Went to this tiny diner, ordered stuff, and to my friend asked for Dr. Pepper. And the waitress went, you don't want that garbage? I'll get you a Coke. Asked for burger. She went, no, I'll get you a chili.
Oh, that's sweet. Are we just following
It
them
probably
on?
costs more money.
Better hurry up to the treehouse.
It probably costs more money because the poor love needs it to survive.
Jesus.
Well, they do in America. They don't pay them nothing.
Emma says that far too cheerfully.
Says what too cheerfully?
Boston accents are meant to be quite angry, right?
Well,
I think.
aren't they all like Irish Americans as well? Miserable
think
fuckers.
So.
They are miserable fuckers.
Oh no, don't clip that.
Is it
Look at
mine
the
or
walkie-talkie.
yours?
I don't know.
Let's click on it.
Oh, Jesus.
It'll be funny.
Well, after this. Rollo, are you there? I'm at the treehouse now, Rollo. I saw somebody saying Yorkshire as well. That's a bit easier, but it's still fucking
You
nightmarish.
can't do a Yorkshire accent.
You just say like down to pit and stuff, right?
Down
You
to
go, like,
pit.
yeah.
Just
like,
copy people from Emmerdale.
oh, they can barely speak. Think an 80-a-day smoker who gargles gravel. Mr. Kerr says you were alright.
He already told you Mr. Kerr was lying. Luke was a real idiot.
Yeah, Luke is really stupid. What happened out there?
Is Wallace and Gromit set in Yorkshire?
Maybe.
It's
I don't know.
It's northern anyway.
Cheese, Gromit.
Hey up, Chuck!
Hey up, I'm from Yorkshire. We drink tea and mine cold.
Do the arson thing.
Yeah, Emma, you hate that joke.
Go on, do it.
Looks like a case of arson. Somebody arson around.
No, he was much more squeaky.
Yeah.
He was much more squeaky sounding.
I can't remember his voice, to be honest. I just like that joke. You hate that joke. You
I
always
do.
roll your
I
eyes.
do, and then he takes off his hat and he's a thumb.
Dang it, Rolo, where are you?
Remember the magazine? Said hello, it was called Hey Up. Or Hey Up or whatever. Ah, Jesus.
Emma, you can't get jump scared by this game.
It's the filth grommet. Flush the stat.
Who's there?
Luca could only see a cloaked shape behind the rock.
Would it be the German bat again?
I've got weapons in here. So you better come out
It's going to be the
here.
cat
He
girl.
strained to hear as a muffled voice began.
It's probably cat girl for you
Weapons.
boys.
How could you hurt something that's already dead?
Fuck, I hate her. Wallace is voiced by Peter Sellers, who played Cleggy from... Yes, I know that he was in
What's
last...
up with you?
No, I said that I know because I watched a lot of Last of the Summer Wine. It is one of the worst shows ever.
I want to hear
watch
our
a lot.
Scottish accents. How do I click on it?
Fine, click. I mean, it'll be bad.
It's funny.
Unmute. Something.
Hey, man.
You try doing a Scottish accent then.
Oh, it's just me.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
I don't even know what that is. Beyond terrible.
My parents live in the village where Last Summer Wine was filmed.
Isn't it one of the longest running sitcoms ever?
Isn't it
which
finished
is a
by
real
now?
indictment.
I think it's finished now. Isn't
I mean, they all died, isn't they?
Well,
Isn't everybody involved with the
They
dead?
kept replacing them with new characters.
Yeah, but once Peter Sellers went, he was probably the best one. When Campo died, I stopped watching. Because, like, what's the fucking point? But, like, when Peter Sellers died, I think they just stopped airing it. They were like, Jesus.
How could you hurt something that's already dead?
Fear gripped Luca's throat.
Because he was a child.
Is the voice still on?
Mm-hmm.
We're not got muted?
No.
Alright.
Who are you?
What? You don't recognise me? I guess I don't even recognise myself anymore.
Luca
Fucking
stared
hell.
around for a moment,
Is it his
trying to
dad?
place the
Oh, no,
date.
That'd be funny.
That's a cat,
The
though,
figure
isn't it?
shifted
Maybe he's
slowly from
reincarnated.
behind,
Maybe he's
revealing
reincarnated
itself
as
to
Beck.
Luca.
What the fuck is that?
Oh, it's the goo fucker! It's the ones we stuffed in the goo! He's hiding his face because we fucked it!
You sound way too happy about
It's
that.
so good!
Icky Higgins!
Oh, for fuck's sake, stop laughing at this made up name. Why are you laughing at the name Iggy Higgins?
I can't remember what it was, but there was some TV show, and it was called, I can't remember, it was some TV show, and the bully was called Icky Higgins, and this lad had this real, like, northern accent, and just the way he said it, alright, Icky Higgins, was very funny.
Oh, God, you need to go to bed.
Dan
Jesus
gets
Christ.
it! Dan gets
Go to
it!
bed. Go to fucking bed.
What was it, Dan? It was like set in the north of England.
No, you've dreamt this, and now you're inflicting it on everyone else.
It was set in the north of England, and this guy is like, alright, Icky Higgins!
The only things from the north is Kez.
Icky Higgins! Alright, Ig!
I'm gonna leave you. I think. There's an Australian pop singer called Missy Higgins. Are you thinking of that?
No.
I'm a monster.
Icky Higgins is an Only Fools and Horses according to Google.
Oh, she watched so much fucking Fools and Horses.
Wait, that's not Northern. That's London.
Yeah,
I thought it was. In my head, it's like a Northern accent.
I don't care.
So it was David Jason in his little
Only Fools and Horses,
his
one
Peck-
of the worst shows
Peckham,
of all
his little
time.
Peckham accent.
Fuck, it's insufferable. It's
It
not.
is Only Fools
Oh
and
my
Horses.
God! Don't
All
shout
right,
at me.
Iggy. All right, Iggy. Northern, London, they all sound the same.
I hate Only Fools and Horses so much.
Yes,
it's not quite as bad
You've said
as.
so many times.
It's not as bad as Keeping Up Appearances, but it's nearly as
You've
bad.
said so many times.
Yeah, but it's baffling that it keeps getting like loved. Like people showing me clips of that fucking he fell on floor through bar, or a chandelier fell, or what's the other one? Oh, they're dressed as Batman and Robin. How quaint and funny!
License
God,
for
it's
Mackioch
pathetic.
accent is revoked after that comment.
It's so pathetic. Never heard of any of these shows? You were better off.
They're all very British shows.
They were going to bring it back not too long ago. Luckily, they abandoned plans. They brought back Open All Hours, which is only a little better.
What's a very famous Australian show?
Neighbours.
Well, apart from Neighbours and Home and Away.
Neighbours.
Kath and Kim, is that Australian?
Yeah, they talk about Kath and Kim in this fucking wasteland of a chat sometimes. Sorry.
He called you a wasteland.
Round the Twist, people keep referencing as well. These made-up shows that I've never heard of.
We don't really watch Australian shows over here, do we?
Neighbours and Home and Away.
Apart from them.
I don't know. What else is there? Auntie Donna. We watch a lot of Auntie Donna.
Oh, yeah.
That's Australian.
Auntie Donna.
I can't really think of many other Australian shows that are popular here.
I told Zara last night that a DVD box set of Only Fools and Horses is a great thing to throw at pesky old people looking outside your windows because they'll probably enjoy it after they get over the injury. Well,
Yes.
why are they looking outside your windows?
I don't know, being nosy fucking nimbies.
What are NIMBYs?
You know, not in my backyard. Oh, you're playing your music a bit loud. It bothered me from my fucking 20th time watching Only Fools and Horses because that's the only way I can feel joy. I remember when I used to be young. I used to be young and happy. Now I'm just fucking bitter and miserable. Where's my pension?
They do that, don't they? Old people don't. Oh, look, there's a little old person at the window.
There's curtain twitchers. They like look in through your windows and stuff.
But they don't.
But my mum and dad, they
Have looked through people's windows.
no, not them, but they've had people look in through their windows.
Who?
That's why they have the net curtains.
Who looked in through their windows?
I don't know, just random people on their street,
Don't
which is
be
like
silly.
they'd be watching TV and they'd look over to the side and there'd just be an old woman going like,
No, there wouldn't. No, there wouldn't. You're lying.
I'm not.
You're lying.
And then they would go like, and then they'd go and then move off.
You're lying. You're lying.
They're horrible.
You're lying.
Horrible
You're
old
lying.
freaks.
You're lying. No one does that. They're not. Only a psychopath who does something like that.
Grimm has created new and improved ways to bruise the old.
If someone looked through my window, I'd fucking chase them down the street.
Yeah, it's a thing.
I wonder what
If you have big windows as well, like we do,
I wonder what I do.
that's why the curtains are closed.
I wonder what I do.
You've chased people away, like by knocking on the window
that
and
was
going,
whenever
meh.
when you were doing your stream, and I came in and there was some teenagers sitting here, and you wanted to make them go away. And you
Well,
asked
I was
me to-
nervous. Shut the fuck up.
They were children.
Yeah, but they'd probably like point or something.
And as soon as I knocked on the window, they scampered off.
Yeah.
They were so frightened. Well, it's because they weren't looking in. They were sitting in our windowsill chatting to each other.
Mm-hmm.
Because outside, there's an annoying thing outside where people can sit, and it's really annoying when people do that.
I had a guy open my front door to call me in the bathroom as I didn't hear him ring the bell. I was fucking furious. Everyone gaslit the fuck out of. That is deranged.
Like a guy you knew or just a stranger?
Yeah. Either way, that's fucking deranged.
It's worse if it's a stranger.
I think it should be you should be allowed to hunt him down after that.
You would in America.
Yeah, but even aside from that, I believe you should like a week later like be outside his house with a knife. Anyway, I'm a monster, utter stranger.
Oh my god.
Even worse.
I hope you called the police on him, the nutter.
And now they hunt me like the beast I am.
Jesus, it was only this morning, Iggy.
Iggy.
Luca reached over empathetically.
How can you reach over empathetically?
Stroke his ruined face.
Dejected anger.
Jolted to deject. This is written by someone who can't speak English as a first language.
It's very
His tone
wordily.
jolted to dejected anger. That's not how you speak English. This is someone who can't speak. He's like their third language.
Well,
or
no, I
something.
think it's somebody who is a native English speaker, but they are trying to make their words sound as purposefully fancy and elegant as possible, but they don't really know the words.
Tones don't jolt.
I know, that's what I mean. It's like they're trying to make themselves sound poetic, like they're writing fine prose, but then they're just not great writers. Because, you know, it's a video game and they're all shit. Calm down, Chris, name dogs.
This is someone who's been told they're a good writer.
Yes, this is somebody who was a gifted child, and they were in English class, and they were like, "Oh, you're a really good writer."
Are you talking about me?
Oh my fucking god! Only millennials use that term anyway, and so they were like, "Oh,
What
you're
term?
a gifted child."
No, that's a term that goes back.
Oh, you're a
To
gifted
the
child. Oh, you're
30s and
you're so clever.
Go on,
And then
play
they
the
wrote
game.
and was like, "Oh, I know, because I've been there."
Don't touch me.
This is all your fault.
Luca slumped to the ground, overwhelmed by guilt.
He's a bully. Give him the fucking throw more on him.
His face doesn't even look that bad.
I'm so sorry.
Like it's only a little bit swollen.
I didn't mean to. I lost control.
So you couldn't control yourself for a second. And I get to be like this forever?
There must be a way to fix this. Dip him in the rest of the goo to even it out.
I dip him with the rest of the goat, even it out, lad.
Jesus Christ. What was that meant to be? Northern?
I think maybe Newcastle.
I mean, that's close enough, I guess. You have to say why I think.
Because
if
I
you're
was watching
Newcastle.
something set in Newcastle last night.
Were you watching Hollyoaks?
No, that's set in Liverpool. Okay. No, it was a true crime thing.
Oh, that's even worse.
And that's how everybody talked. They were talking about the most awful crimes, and they just sounded so happy.
I heard that a lot of call centres used to be in Newcastle because the accents are so bouncy.
Yeah, it's so much. It's like, well, hey, man, let's go to the football. They sounded so happy, like. So, Geordies, that's what you Brits call them.
I hate the gifted child thing. Imagine ever being praised by the academic system. Can't relate. Aww.
You gonna be my savior?
That's not in New Yorkshire, is it? Newcastle.
No, I don't think so. I think Newcastle is in Sunderland, maybe, or Sunderland in Newcastle. It's all fucking nonsense over there.
Yeah, I'm not really great on my thingy geography, my British geography.
Newcastle and Wales have a lot of call centres.
The Welsh are very happy accents.
I got confused between the Newcastle and Welsh accent when I was a kid, so I understand the connection there.
They have very happy accents.
perfect little Luca saves the day with his positive attitude and the power of friendship. Oh, none of this matters. There's no time. They're after me.
Who's after you?
They chased me all the way through the woods. I only came in here to hide.
Hide from who? Who's after you? Rollo? Newcastle is near Sydney. Can confirm my friend was on hold to HMRC. I think that's the Tex place. For about 3 hours this morning. Was getting quite annoyed. But when a Geordie answered, it softened him right up. Hard accent to be angry at, I reckon. Ah, Pet.
No, it's more like, wait, man, let's go to the football.
Like, Sarah Milliken is a Geordie, right?
I
And
thought,
she
no,
sounds
she's
so
Yorkshire. She's Yorkshire.
No, I'm
isn't she?
pretty sure she's from
No, because her
Newcastle.
dad was a miner.
I'm
Aren't
positive
all the
she's from
mines
Newcastle.
up in Yorkshire and Wales?
I'm positive she's from Newcastle.
I don't think Newcastle had mines.
Yeah,
Her dad-
you can move around. It's a small country.
Her dad was a miner during the strikes.
And
So it has to be Yorkshire, like.
does it? There's other mines. We watched a movie about Welsh ones.
Yeah, that's what I just said. I said the mines are all in Yorkshire and Wales. And Durham, wherever that is.
I don't know.
That's where Billy Elliot was set.
I don't know. It's all the north.
It was Durham, Newcastle, kind of. Because the people in Billy Elliot sounded a bit like that.
It's all the north. It's all the same.
They do have mines, Emma. Who does have mines?
Newcastle, I guess.
Where's Scouse? The north.
That's Liverpool.
In the north.
That's like, Cilla Black.
The Beatles.
Yeah, but you were confused because you said they had the wrong accent.
No, they didn't have the wrong. It's just apparently one side of the city has quite a different accent to the other side of the city.
Mm-hmm.
Like Cilla Black has an accent that's very different to the Beatles accent because they're on different sides of the water or something.
Yeah, it's like the north side and so it's south side in Cork.
I don't think the north and south accents sound that different, do they?
You said you could tell apart a Nari.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
I don't remember saying
You
such a
said
thing.
that. You
I
went, I
didn't.
could tell a Nari.
I don't remember saying such a thing.
Durham is Newcastle. Sarah Milliken's from Sunderland. There we go.
Ah, I thought she was from Yorkshire. Well,
It's
she's got
not-
on about mines. I thought that was from
Yorkshire is like Jodie Whittaker.
Well, Yorkshire's massive, like. Ain't Yorkshire...
Yorkshire sounds like they should be wearing a flat cap.
Yeah, but Yorkshire's huge. It's like so many places. Bradford, Leeds, it's so many places.
Yeah, but Yorkshire sounds like you should be wearing a flat cap and holding a whippet on a rope and maybe wear a tweed suit.
And where are these
And then
moors? You know, like the
Newcastle
moors
sounds like
in-
you should be holding a box of chips while wearing a greasy vest.
You know the moors you're always hearing about? Like in
Yeah.
the Secret Garden and the Brontes. Where are these moors?
Ah,
The Brontes are from Yorkshire, right?
I have no idea where the moors are.
That's somewhere in Yorkshire.
I don't know.
It's a really big place.
Not really. It's a small country. There's a lot of
It's
stuff
bigger
in it.
than here.
Yeah. Anyway,
It's not safe, Luca.
Rollo, where are you?
The treehouse.
I'm at the treehouse, Rollo. Where are you?
No, Luca, the treehouse isn't safe. They said they were going to the treehouse. I was trying to tell you to stay away from the fucking treehouse. Listen to me, you fucking cunt.
Jesus.
said they were going-
Kermit would never say that.
Oh! Who said they were going to the treehouse?
Miss Piggy, you
The
could.
clipboards.
Oh!
I'm sick of you, Piggy. You're a fucking cunt and I want a divorce.
The clipboards.
Oh, Kirby,
Sorry.
you're a terrible husband. I can't do the Miss Piggy
No.
voice. Do the Miss Piggy voice.
I love you, Kirby.
No, she's giving out to Kirby.
Fuck you, Kirby.
Ah.
I don't know. I can barely do a Miss Piggy accent.
What did I tell you? Those perennial harvest wackadoos are after
Why
me.
does he keep saying wackadoos? Is he from the 50s?
He's from the 50s, yeah.
They've been chasing me, yelling questions at me.
What sort of questions?
They were saying the same stuff they always do. Why is your face so fucked up? But it's different now.
What is he on about?
Less asking and more threatening.
We're gonna figure this out, Iggy.
Yeah, well, thanks.
Hello. Is anyone present in this arboreal domicile? My American accent is flawless. I hate that people remember these.
Crap, they found me.
Crap, they found me.
Luca, what's happening?
Stomach is rumbling.
Then go have some food.
We should finish soon so I can go eat.
Okay, we'll finish soon.
At 5 o'clock.
Yeah, okay, we'll finish at 5. Don't panic, you stay here and I'll see what they want.
What? Run, you stupid little bitch.
Oh, it's some boys. Is this going to be the Matrix? Are they all going to have the voice of Hugo Weaving? Hello, Mr. Van Horn. We would love to hear your thoughts. Why are you laughing now?
Because that's funny.
Well, there's a lot of identical voice.
Well, the way way you said it, it's some boys.
Fuck you. Do you have time for an informal chat?
These guys, that's what he was talking
We
about.
will be brief.
We had that earlier. They were there earlier. That's what he was talking about.
Oh yeah, the guy asking us questions.
Yeah, because I wondered what the kid was going on about. And he's like, that's the same questions they always ask. I was like, what, people chasing you? I was like, what is he talking about?
Can we have a redemption where you call us a stupid little bitch?
Who did I call a stupid?
People really like when Emma is mean to them. I think it's just a universal thing.
What?
When I say I'm in a Discord group chat and I said that Emma was disparaging them and they were all like, join us, mother.
I didn't call anyone a stupid little bitch. Oh, I called him a stupid little bitch, you know? Like Luca.
Your time is valuable to us. Be down in just a second.
Why doesn't he just get some hot water and throw it on their heads?
I quite like this game again. I always start off hating this game, apparently, and then by the end, I quite like it. I like this bit. This is quite fun.
Why doesn't he get some boiling water and just throw it on their heads?
Is there a kettle in here? I doubt there's a kettle. Bless you.
Oh, thanks, Dad.
We have a problem. Oh, adorable little sneeze.
Gesundheit.
Luca, you gotta get out of there.
Who's out there? Is it them?
Yeah, it's the clipboards. A bunch of them.
Are they like robots or something?
Yeah.
How many?
Maybe all of them. And yeah, you were right. They're saying the same stuff, but with the creepy knob cranked to 10.
The creepy knob.
Creepy knob.
That knob means penis.
Yeah.
So does he know that, like?
I don't know.
It's
Well, this must be American. I don't think they use that term. I think it means literally just like a doorknob or a dial or something.
Knob.
Creepy knob. Might young Iggy be present? We would love to hear his thoughts.
Run!
Iggy slumped to his knees.
Jesus,
Fucking
Iggy.
Jesus, you're pathetic. Oh no, I got gooed and now I'm hideous. So's fucking Mickey Rourke. He still has a career.
Your face is only a little swollen. It's not that bad.
I'm just so tired. Luca, what do we do?
Get a gun.
Walkie-talkie.
Emma, they're children.
I don't wish to be rude, but American children seem to have access to guns quite a lot.
Luke,
was that 6-year-old that shot
Jesus
teacher?
Christ.
Get a gun and shoot all the clipboard lads.
Follow my lead.
Luca and Iggy climbed up the back of the tree.
Oh, he's got a gun! He fucking listened to me!
Does he?
Well, it's some sort of projectile weapon.
Throw more goo on him until he has like giant monster hands. Exactly. Submerge his hands and feet until he's like a giant crab creature. Luca and Iggy climbed up the roof, yet.
Mission control defense cannon. From behind the crowd
God,
of clipboards,
fucking idiot
William
kids.
Kerr strode forward.
Oh no, Mr.
Warm
the hyena
smile
lad.
on his face.
I don't like him.
I hate his outfit. He's such a Tory. Iggy, there you are. You gave us all a hell of a scare.
He said heck.
No, I'm not saying heck. That's ridiculous. I love how your solutions aren't part of the game. Like it's real life.
Go away, just leave me alone.
Oh, I'm sorry, Iggy, but no can do. Don't worry, though. We're here to help.
Help? Then why were you chasing me?
Luca, can you talk some sense into your pal? Get a gun, cunt. Just look at him. He's not well.
Games should be more like real life. That would be the solution, like get a gun or some boiling water. I mean, what would you do if a bunch of red pandas were outside talking to you?
Red pandas can't talk in real life.
Yeah, but if we lived in this world, if we were all aminals, what aminal would you be?
Oh, God.
You'd be a panda.
What the fuck? No, I hate pandas.
Well, what aminal do you want to be then?
A crow?
We haven't seen any crows in this game.
I'd like to be a crow.
We haven't
Crows
seen-
are the coolest
Have
animal.
we seen any crows in this
I don't
game?
think so. You'd be a mole. You would definitely be a mole.
I don't want to be a mole.
You'd be a mole and you'd be eating little jam and scones.
You'd be a panda.
Wearing a little puppy
You'd be a
coat.
panda and you'd be eating
Fuck
bamboo
you.
sticks.
Fuck
Just
you.
play the game.
Okay. What's wrong with him? What did that gunk do to him? Why does he look so fucked?
He doesn't really. It's
No, not
really.
really. I wish it was worse. Well, that's a pretty honkin' big question, Luca.
Honking.
All you need to know is that he's sick. He's real sick, Luca. We found his hard drives. I just need you to let us up there and take care of him. He needs to be put away. You told me Rollo was okay, that he was back at his place, resting. He is. Poor fella just got a little lost. That's a lie. That is a hurtful thing to say, Luca. I thought we were buddies.
Why? Because he lets you ramble on like a wackadoo?
Oh God, I hate the Lion King, and it's quite racist.
It's not great. Well,
It is. The hyena stuff in the Lion King is fairly racist.
Yeah, it is.
I want to pull this guy's nose off.
And they're all
watch him
voiced
play
by
like a
African
balloon.
Americans and Hispanic actors. Yeah, it is a bit racist.
Isn't it like Cheech Marin or something?
And
is one
Whoopi
of them?
Goldberg.
Oh God.
Well, I think the one that doesn't talk, Ed, is voiced by a white guy. You know, the one...
The one that doesn't talk is voiced by somebody.
Well, he makes noises.
Uh-huh.
It's like Frank Welker or something. You know, the one that's meant to be maybe disabled or something? I'm not quite
God,
sure.
I
You know,
hate
the one
Lion King.
Ed, he's like, like that.
Barely.
Yeah, that's...
It's been a long time.
Yeah, it's a bit...
I don't trust this hyena at all.
It's a bit
Hyenas in
rude,
real life
yeah.
are really cute. I love them. Also, they've got giant clits. What about
Hyenas
animal
are not
clits?
cuter in real life.
Yes,
Hyenas
they are. They're
ugly.
so cute.
They're ugly.
Speaking of animal clits, I saw a quote
Okay.
scroll up about spider clits again. And don't tickle me.
No,
It's
we're
interesting.
talking about body parts.
Hyenas have a giant pseudo penis clit that the males, and they're a matriarchal society, and so the males have to like thread their penis in, like, docked into the much bigger pseudo clit
Okay.
and impregnate the thing, and then you know it works like that.
I went to
like a
Dublin
big
Zoo, and this
tube.
tapir was really friendly, just smiling and eating and hanging out with us.
Oh, tapirs are very sweet.
No,
I
let's,
like them.
yeah, let's talk about nice things.
Hyenas are cute.
Hyenas
They're
are
so cute.
ugly.
They're so sweet.
They're scary.
They're so lovely
They're
and
scary
small
looking.
and squishable. I love them. Hyena babies.
What's that African country where they have pet hyenas?
I don't know.
There's an African country where they have pet hyenas. I saw a picture.
That sounds
of it.
cool. I think I know what you mean. I've seen a clip of it.
Or was it like they were gangsters or something?
I think it was like they had this village had trained hyenas to like protect it.
Yeah, no, but he was going around.
Yeah, and he was feeding them food
No,
and
he
stuff.
had it on the hyena.
Yeah.
He had the hyena on a leash,
Mm-hmm.
like it was a doggy.
Hyena's jaw strength could crush a human skull. They're cool. They're like a fun boy. Can I have to use my headphone? All this clit talk.
Yeah, would you stop now, Ken? Like.
Just look up hyena clit.
No.
It's an interesting read.
Anyway, read this.
Nobody likes you, you creep.
Kerr's smile faltered.
Oh, poor hyena freak.
Why don't you pop on down here so we can have a face-to-face? Yelling like this is going to give us all heck of a sore throat.
said heck.
I know. And who wants that?
Luca's grip tightened on the
Just hurry up and
MCBC.
shoot them.
Just shoot the fucker.
How now? You're saying shoot.
Well, he has one now, and
Well,
this
he
guy's
has-
an idiot.
Well, that probably is not going to kill anyone. What is it? It's just a silly little toy.
Yeah, probably. Although it could, like, splinter in his eye or something and he'd trip and fall over.
Toys
into a lake.
can't do that. They're toys.
What did you do to Rolo, you liar? Well, shucks, Luca. The only teeny tiny fib I told you was that he was at home. He is resting and he is perfectly safe. For now, at least. What happens to him next is up to you, Luca. Look around. You're in quite the pickle, and I'm the only person in the whole wide world who can help you.
What about all the other townsfolk?
You get to decide how this ends.
What about all the other townsfolk?
Oh, dear.
Luca's
Did you hear me?
mind
Mhm.
raced.
I
She
don't
was
know.
caught in a trap.
I would have answered.
What do you do when there's no hope?
What do you mean there's no
Wiped
hope?
his cheeks with
Yeah,
his
look.
sleeve. What are you gonna do, Luca?
Throw you to them.
Oh, yeah, that would be great. They can't catch both of us.
And they can
Don't worry, men. Clits aren't real. They can't hurt you. A hyena clit can hurt you.
just play the game.
I've seen them. They
Would you
can-
stop?
What?
Play the fucking game.
Fuck you!
Vulgar little bitch.
Fuck you!
Play the fucking game. Vulgar little bitch.
Fuck you! You like that hyena comic?
Just play.
With the nice little hyena
Just
boy?
play.
Fight, yeah.
That's the
obviously
only
a fight.
option you have, is it?
Mhm.
Oh, we'll go
For
on.
right
so.
now.
No, you got an option of like.
Yeah, but that's the only one I could use in this
Only
moment.
option they had left. Fight.
Come on.
I am.
Shoot
I
them.
clicked it.
Shoot
He
them.
swung the mission control defense cannon around.
I hate this narrator,
and then
bitch.
confidently
Yeah, I hate her so
smacked
much.
against the William Kerr.
I hate his
Mr.
smug little
Kerr.
Luca
face.
summoned his most insolent demeanor.
Fuck off.
You don't summon a demeanor. I'm telling you, this person can't speak English. It's like their third language.
No, I think they're just trying to be flowery.
You don't summon a demeanor.
You can.
Yeah, no one says that.
I think former gifted children who are now writing their spec script for their video game in a Starbucks do.
Oh,
It would make a bukkake enthusiast blush.
Starbucks.
That's a good quote.
Starbucks sucks.
Sorry, a Gloria Jeans.
Yeah.
You
I see a lot of people on laptops in there.
Oh, Jesus, of course you do.
I just
Are they
my-
all about 30?
I just want my homework in there once.
Yeah, okay. Rollo sends his regards.
What the fuck?
What a fucking nerd.
It was just a toilet plunger.
Hey, that was uncalled for, more than a little rude, and just plain unsanitary. Luca, I really did think we were good pals.
You shouldn't be good pals with children.
What a shame it's come to this.
Kerr turned his back on the two boys.
Oh, I've turned my back on you. Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, 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 diddle, diddle.
Let that be a lesson
on.
to you. No.
Well, I have to. It's so funny.
No, I was doing what Howard did.
I know.
No.
Mighty Boosh, turn my back on you.
Get the one with Howard because he screams.
Where was the one with? I don't know if I'll be able to find it. I'm not going.
It was the one where he
fucking
sacked Howard. It wasn't like it was
Well,
the
I'm just doing
the
this
fox.
first one.
No,
I'm doing the first
fox
one. No.
Hey, Naboo. Sorry about that.
Get out.
Oh, come on, Naboo.
You've gone too far this time. I'm gonna have to turn my back on you.
There's
God,
a
it's
funnier
funny.
clip from a different episode where the gorilla is holding on to Howard, the guy that's not Noel Fielding, and the guy he's really embarrassed, and he goes like, "No!" like it's actually a painful torture. Or something.
Well, he's turning his back on him.
Yeah, that
and
was
he's his
funnier
friend.
than that clip because in that
Oh
clip
my
they don't even
God.
react.
Kerr turned his back on the two boys. End this.
With a
Ooh,
nonchalant wave of the hand, he made his exit.
bye.
You're gonna get murdered by boys.
A nonchalant wave of the hand.
As the clipboards began to slowly advance.
He sounds like a campy villain.
Emma.
No, I wasn't insulting that, but you know, like a campy sort of James Bond villain.
The end.
What?
I guess we died.
Well, that was shit.
That escalated quickly.
Oh, they're right behind us, aren't they?
Discretion was the better part of valor here.
Well, what was I supposed to do?
Enemies, for now.
I guess we had to go back earlier and get something else. Like, we only have fight there, but we could tickle instead, or we could struggle here in the warehouse.
They weren't allowed to give you tickle.
Yeah, but we could go back to the hazardous sector, back to the bully scene and tickle him instead, or go up to the warehouse thing where Rollo initially got taken.
Tucken?
Shut up! I'm tired. And go instead of changing, do a struggle instead. Which one do you want to do?
It's up to you.
Do you want to tickle the boy, or do you want to?
Tickle the boy, I suppose.
Okay, let's tickle the boy. Tucken, shut up.
What's the picture there? It's that little monkey.
It's like a little taxidermied boy.
Oh,
I hate it.
What?
It's like it's an emote. It's
a taxidermied
tucken boy.
monkey.
I can't remember what exact animal it is. It's a freak. Anyway, time to bust out the tickles, I guess.
Well,
Oh, this is gonna get uncomfortable.
Bust out the tickles.
The tickle.
Maybe then he won't be as fucking depressed and he'll actually help us and do something and bring a gun. Your voice.
Hey Tish, want to see something cool?
Yay!
Are they like that villain from Hot Fuzz and they can only say one word?
I guess so.
You know the guy
Yar.
who goes yar. This because they've only said yup so far.
I'm doing a sort of salacious crumb laugh.
Check it, check it. For fuck's sake, what is this?
It is somebody who went to school in the 90s and has not grown up since.
Oh, she's tickling the rhino instead of the little fox thing.
What the? Tish, is she tickling you?
Your tab just crashed. Restore. There we go. My chat just crashed. No. There we go. We're back. Yup.
That was very. That was
Tears began to form in Tish's eyes.
Very
as she
annoying.
gasped for breath between gales of laughter.
Stop it! Stop it! Stop
Redoubled her
it!
efforts until Tish finally had had enough.
She's gonna throw
She
you
pissed
into
herself?
the. She's gonna throw you into the goo.
What just happened?
She seems nice. I
No.
talk her. She seems nice. I talk her. I voice her. Sorry for the interruption. I think you were just threatening us.
Iggy's eyes darted around.
What
A
a
realization dawning on his
Why?
face.
Like you said, the Josh Whedon dialogue. I
Yeah.
think you were threatening us.
I just remembered. I have somewhere to
Oh,
be.
I wanted him to have a little fucked up moo face.
See you around, new kid.
He kicked at the puddle before making his escape.
He's gonna have a fucked up crab foot. No!
Oh no!
Oh, you're gonna be the crab, my friend.
What a little creep. Beck, I think you got a little ooze in your hair.
I think you got a little ooze in your hair.
Get a scissors and cut it off.
As best as she could.
Well, she is a cat.
Oh, it's just on her hair. She's not gonna be a fucked up crab creature. It depends. What are you feeling about having a more MILF look?
Oh God.
Don't run off, you fucking drama queen.
Chapter 4. The best part. Luca paused. He'd only just
What are
met
you
Beck,
doing?
And somehow he
It's
already
like
managed
skipping
to
ahead
drag
because
her
there's
into
bits
his
we've
mess.
already just seen, probably.
Lizards are hotter than mammals.
Again, I'd like to clarify. I said that neither are hot, but like
The lizards are hotter.
lizards are technically hotter. Like on a fundamental level, like most mammals other than humans are probably like minus 2,000 attractiveness.
What
Lizards
about
are probably
koalas?
Ugh. Lizards are like minus 1,800. Like they're not hot, they're hotter.
Hopefully he could make it up to her. But finding Rollo was his primary concern.
Then go find him.
It wasn't your fault that she got goo in her hair.
Maybe later.
Okay.
Sorry, that was obvious.
You fucking disgusting.
Shut the fuck
You're
up. It was
disgusting
obvious.
prick.
Fuck off. It was
You're
obvious.
talking about children, you fucking weirdo.
I said
You
later.
should be on some
Maybe
sort of-
like when they're older.
You meant laters and later in the day.
Well, they're both kids.
Oh, that's disgusting, Kane.
Fuck you.
That's disgusting. And little boys can't do that
don't
anyway.
start with that. That's way gross.
You're the one who's gross.
Fuck
you should be on
you.
some sort of register.
Fuck off.
Register.
You're elbowing me. Mwah.
What are you doing, you weirdo?
Luca, what the hell are you doing
Looking
out
for your
here?
stupid brother.
And why did a kid with grey hair just run past us in a panic?
No, her hair wasn't grey. It was only a little bit.
Do you think there's anything going on behind that squirrel's eyes?
She looks really creepy.
She looks like she's been
A doll.
maybe kicked by a horse recently.
Okay.
Like something's gone.
You're very something.
Maybe
Something.
maybe she's been lobotomized. Like what did you read about lobotomies recently and said that like somebody was just sort of blank-eyed pouring coffee into a pot even when there was nothing in it.
It was very sad.
So that's this woman.
It's very sad. Rosemary Kennedy.
They'd spent all day searching.
It's very sad.
That's Beck. You know, sea change loser.
I don't care who she is. What happened?
We were just helping look for Rollo. Are you voicing this woman or am I?
I don't care.
Luca, I need you to start telling me the truth.
Roxy's temper could often be dismissed as the impatience of an older sibling, but this was the most intense Luca had ever seen her.
They love the
Her
word
eyes were
intense. They've
wild
used that
and
like 20
focused.
times in this game.
Yeah, the
Straight
writing is
Luca.
pretty bad in the narration at least.
All of it's bad.
We're running out of
In
time.
a torrent of rambled words and tears, Luca broke down.
What the fuck's going on?
Right now we know we just paid we won yesterday. We were investigating lots of the Alfonso warehouse. And somebody was in there in a stray suit. We hid in the dumpster and had a heavy bag dropped on us. And I think it was a body. And so we ran, but we got split up. And I ran home. And it's all my fault. And now my best friend may never come back.
Wow. Just wow.
Roxy, still exhausted and angry, softened briefly as her eyes hunted the ground in thought.
Hunted the ground.
Hunted the ground in thought. Take away the computer of this writer.
Yeah, it's
The person
maybe
should-
it's an AI, and that's why it's so weird.
The writer of this game should be barred from using Word or Google Docs or anything.
It's either like an AI or someone who can't speak English.
I don't think it is. I think this is an American studio.
No, but no one says your eyes hunted the ground.
I think you do if you're trying to sound smart.
How could no one?
If you're trying to sound deep and so use a lot of adjectives.
How could that sound deep? It just sounds stupid.
I think if you're raised on Tumblr, you might think it's good.
With a determined sigh, she looked up at Luca.
It's not your fault, Luca. Kind of is. Rollo's gonna be okay, I promise.
Drew herself up.
I'm gonna fix this.
How?
Luca, go home. But I wanna help! This is too dangerous for a kid.
How old are you?
The studio's in Texas. I can't just sit around. I have to do something.
Roxy tried to think of the safest
Summit.
place to send Luca.
Make of that what you will. You go back to that little tree house you like to play in.
Rollo told you not to go to the
Wait there in
treehouse.
case Rollo shows up. Sound like a plan?
Luca wiped his cheeks and gave a quick nod.
You did the right thing telling me. Like Homer with the spider. Now scoot.
Now that's a good Simpsons reference. And he's standing there doing that. Looking so scared and love.
You did the right thing by telling
And
me.
he's standing there like doing that. Anxiously waiting to hear that the spider's gone. Shoo, get out of there.
What other option do we have? Things have been strange around here leading up to the festival.
What else has been strange? My dad has been acting weird lately. Well, weirder than normal.
Oh, is she going through a Laura Palmer thing?
Oh, Kane!
Is that why the dead eyes?
Kane! No, come here. No. Just no. That was fucking way too much. No.
Sorry.
No, that was too much.
I'm sorry.
No.
I'm sorry.
No.
I love you.
No.
I'm sorry.
No.
I love you.
No, that was too much, Kane. No. No, turn around.
Into the puddle.
Apologise.
I'm sorry.
Properly.
I'm sorry.
Now say sorry to them.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Jesus Christ. We should be wrapping up now.
Okay, a couple minutes.
5 more.
We'll get through this scene.
Well, I want to go shopping and get some food.
Looking into the puddle, Roxy rubbed her arms. Why is it so cold here?
This place gives me the willies. I hate that expression.
Wait at the treehouse in case Rollo shows up. Let's go back to the treehouse then. You're a very angry person. See?
Is this the man who fancies your granddad?
Yeah, this
your
was the
grandma.
guy who wants to, like, drink my grandmother's jam.
You don't drink jam.
He wants to drink her jam.
What the fuck was that sound?
Whoa, don't sneak up on an old fella like that. Sorry! Who are you even talking to? What?
Luca motioned to the phone booth.
I was wanking, my young friend.
I am Gregory Peck.
Oh no. I was just wanking because I thought I heard it ring. But the dang thing never does, of course. Yeah, I've never seen anyone use it except for wanking. The whole thing's a waste of money. Any word from Rollo yet? I was thinking about this whole situation while wanking.
Cade!
Not yet!
For fuck's sake! I'm going to get up and walk out. Stop this disgustingness. It's very inappropriate. Just stop it. For fuck's sake, cop on to yourself.
That's the most Irish you've been. Long time for a boy to lose his way. Rollo knows those woods too well to get lost. I suppose you're right. Silly boy's antics have this whole town
Stop
where we
that.
think. Sorry, I can't stop that. Antics? We all know Rollo likes to play his little pranks. You think this is a prank? What other possible explanation could there be? You know what rhymes with prank,
Stop
boy?
it.
He's not playing a prank and he didn't get lost. Someone took him, I know it. How would you know that? Unless... Luca, is there something else you know?
Mr. Nuncreed gently placed one of his substantial hands on Luca's shoulder.
Substantial hand. This is not written well. Dang it,
boy. If there's something you know, something that could help your friend, you need to tell folks.
I don't think you can trust any of the
Luca
townsfolk.
peered up at Mr. Nuncreed. Kind eyes warmed a stern face.
What are you looking at?
There was a deeper emotion hiding beneath it all.
Horniness for my nana?
It was subtle, but Luca could sense something eating away at him.
The jam? There was...
Something lurking
sense
behind
firm
those
and
eyes.
strong from years of wanking.
There was a something lurking behind those eyes.
There was a shame? It is his wanking box, isn't it?
Is there any other options?
No, not yet. We'll have to get new ones later on, probably. He's ashamed because we caught him in his wank box. If we go into that phone booth, it's going to be like walking into a bog.
Jesus
Was a
Christ.
lurking behind
No, it
those
wouldn't.
Wading with reeds growing in it.
You're disgusting.
A deep sadness. If
No, it would be more
Mr.
crunchy than a
Nuncreed's
bog. Bogs aren't crunchy.
It would be like a bog because of all of the liquid, but then there'd be a
Stop.
layer of crust on top of it, I guess. Like when you see people breaking through magma. Stop tickling me, you bitch.
Just stop it, you disgusting.
day, Rollo and I were messing around at the old Valentine warehouse.
Mr. Nuncreed raised an eyebrow.
My wanking house? Both of you? You were with Rollo when he went missing?
Yeah!
The dumpster? What were you doing in there?
At first we were just looking around. Then someone... Stop! Why are you blowing on the microphone, you fucking weirdo? What are you doing?
Pretending to be the sea.
Jesus Christ, lean back. You need to go to sleep. When was the last time you slept? Emma's been doing essays a lot. Then someone in a strange yellow suit came
I'm
and
sorry, I
jumped
just
up
always
on
wanted
us.
to blow on a microphone.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, don't make a sex joke.
Like your special ASMRs.
ASMRs.
We both got scared and ran. That was the last I saw of him. I hope Weetabix got the headphones safely.
You got scared by some garbage.
You shouldn't trust this man.
Well, that's why you don't go skulking in someone's dumpster.
But it wasn't garbage. I think it was a body.
I'm sure it was just some trash.
See, you shouldn't have confided in this yoke at all.
Yeah, he's using trash to mean like a homeless guy or something that they killed. No, there was a name tag. It said Deep Engineering.
Mr. Nuncreed's shoulders slumped.
I told you he's going to kill you.
A deep sigh bellowed from
I
his
told
chest.
you.
Into the wank box you go.
Kane.
Why did you have to? I tried,
How did you
Luca.
try? You made us tell you.
God knows I tried to keep you safe.
You made us
Luca
tell you.
attempted to take a step back, but Nuncreed's hand clamped down on his shoulder.
But you Van Horns just can't help
He
yourself,
killed your
can ya?
mom?
My mom and dad are definitely both dead by this guy.
Well, you already know your dad's
Or these
dead.
people.
You already know your dad's dead.
Mm-hmm.
We were all so close. So close to being done with this.
I told you not to trust your
Firm
men.
shove, Nuncreed manhandled Luca
Into the cum pit! What are you doing? Why does it smell like those trees that people plant sometimes?
It's out of my hands now.
The door latched shut with a mechanical hiss.
And it will go down into the ground like a little TARDIS.
Shit.
Oh god, we drowned in cum!
Okay.
Luca pounded the glass. The floor dropped from under
Yeah,
his
we're in the pit.
The inside of the phone booth was now a loose capsule, plummeting at gravity's whim. Luca winced and pressed his hands to the walls. As he braced for impact, the capsule hurried to a surprisingly smooth stop. He felt a cold rush of air and opened his eyes with hesitance. Two large figures in hazmat suits occluded his view. Luca heard the
Occluded?
deep, resigned voice of Mr. Nuncreed over an intercom. He knows too much.
Ginkgo trees, I think they might be the one.
The end.
We got drowned by cum gremlins.
Okay, let's stop for today.
Okay, that's the end of today's stream, I guess. Wait.
This isn't the. I know there.
Yeah, okay, we have to like go back and do another decision.
Well, there's... Can you
Dare
do
to
another-
ask. I had to ask my botanist friend what are the cum trees called. They're fucking disgusting. They're horrible. There's some in my town. And every
ones
summer.
near Super Value.
Yeah, the ones near Super Value. You know as well. They're horrible. Really horrible. You used to plant it all over where I used to live a few blocks away. Streets stank every year. They're horrible. There's a Mitchell and Webb sketch about it, about like Queen Victoria planting the cum trees. I was like, why do these trees stink of cum? It's like really
What
horrible.
did you say, Your Majesty?
Yeah, exactly. That was the sketch. Like, we are Victorians. You don't say cum.
I wonder what they would say.
Jism.
No, they
I don't
say
know.
like, I don't know, immersion fluids.
Right.
Ejaculates.
Ejaculates. Oh, Swimmingtons. Let me see if there's somebody to raid. Thank you, everybody, for joining today. It got weird. I'm sorry. Swimmingtons. Sorry. Good note, I got my own stream. Let's go /raid and then see who's live. Who's live today that I can raid?
Baby batter.
Oh,
Baby
fucking hell, that's
batter.
worse than the other one. They produce endosperm. It smells like cum because it's literally cum. It's
Ew.
just tree cum then, basically.
Gross.
Treacle, tree cum. Anyway, let's raid this person because they're in chat sometimes and they're cool.
Who you raid?
This person. You can see me typing.
Hi, Rosif.
Very good. raid them. Have I typed it properly with all the fucking underscores that I need? There we go. Thank you for streaming next week. Yes, I will be live again on Monday. Probably, I might even be live on Sunday because the Rust server's coming back, everybody. I'm going to inflict Rust on me and everybody else. So I'm going to be playing Rust again next week. Also Fable 2, because I love that game. But Rust is coming back. Bye. See ya.
Arrivederci.
Bye. There.